Yorna. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good time zone to all of you. Hello, hello, hello. Let me say hi to everybody first. Hiya Wolf, congrats on first. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 Ruby. Hiya Rex. Hello, hello, hello. Hiya Zach. Hi, Kokasa. Hiya, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hiya Tonshi. Hiya Musiki. Hi, Otopex. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Umbekin. Hi, Galway. Hiya Devil. Hi, 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 hi. Hiya Scarf. Hi, Ayano. Hi, Sissy. Happy time zone. Hi, Ursuko. Hi, Mintoki. Good morning. Hi, La Chris. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Hopsa T. Great to be back. Happy to see you again. Hope you're doing wonderful as well. Hi, Star Fox. Hi, Miss Prince. Hello, hello, hello. The bag of candy. Oh, wait, what? Hi, Taisuru. Ahoy. Hi, Sneo. Hi, Darksec. Hi, hi, Ray Stray, hi, Ninan, konbanwa. Hi, Karma Cats. Hi, Meadow, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Gamer Boy, hi, Anthony. Hi, Gamer Boy, have a good luck. Okay, just freezing cold. Get yourself a blanket or a coat or something, like, make sure you cover up. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Ayanu. Hi, Blastoise. Hi. Oh, you mean on the loading screen? it was drawn by a Japanese artist. It's supposed to say gummies. Time to beat 8 Mega Man games in one stream. That's not what we're doing today, but we are gonna hopefully beat X8. It's currently -2. Oof, that's cold. It's finally getting like a little bit warmer again in Japan. It's good to see you. Hiya, Blastoise. Hiya, Clem. Hello, everybody. It's actually warm enough that I took my jacket off just now because it's kind of hot, I feel my voice is getting better today, somewhat at least, though I wouldn't say I'm completely over it yet. I was really nauseous today. I ate something, but the entire time I was like, man, this isn't very good. I had like no appetite, unfortunately. Oh, we'll be loving give you a meow. But yeah, I do feel better. I think I sound a lot better. I don't think I'm 100% yet. Because for one, my throat still feels a little bit weird. But I think at least my voice is mostly back now. It's snowing again. Gotta make a little snow bunny. You know the ones they make in Japan, like where they put like the leaves for the ears? Much less effort than building a snowman. And a lot cuter too. I'm taking care of myself. I am. I basically, like I said, like I ate something. I didn't have any appetite, but like I know that when you're sick, it's very important to like keep, eating and drinking even when you're not hungry. So I kind of like pushed myself, but man, I was like, wow, this is not great. I hope my appetite returns soon too. And more of a pine noodle area than leaves. I mean, I guess you could, honestly, if you use like a sprig of pine needle, it would look more like sea bunny ears. How you like? Thank you for the bone. There's two bodegas a block away from my new apartment. Might go check one out. Oh, yeah, you should take a look. That's like the corner stores, right? I've never been to one, but I think that's where you buy things. You should check it out, see if they have any nice snacks and stuff. I did like finally leave the house for a second to like buy some groceries again. So I did have like some fresh food in the house. But nothing too fancy. Hiya VR, thank you for the bone. The final X. It is the final X. I mean, I guess there's command mission, but a mini mart. Let's go. Hiya, Fayo. Mega adulting? Yeah, more or less. Oh, wait, 100 bones? Happy 100 bones on... Oh, right. Ruby, also happy 200 bones. I saw it earlier. There's a Mexican grocery shop in a stand-up bodega across the street. Hell yeah, nice. Dolphin, thank you for the bone. There's like a couple of, I've got like obviously convenies nearby, and there's like some supermarkets if I walk further away. But like for my favorite supermarket, it's kind of like the one that has like the good stuff, like the really tasty food, and like a lot of like fresh offerings and things. But that one is like a 1 hour round trip, so I only go when I have some time to spare. It's worth it though. It is like the good food. Huh? Like, if I'm sometimes in particularly good mood, I'll even go there on my lunch break. But that does mean I spend my entire lunch break walking up and down to get stuff there. But, you know, worth it for, like, the good stuff. They also have, like, really nice bread and things. And close to getting rid of your bone prison. Yes, you only have 3 more to go. You're so close. There's a farmer's market down the road for me, less than a mile away. It's great, nice. It would be nice to, like, live closer to, like, something that had, like, fresher food and, like, that kind of stuff. But, well. Hey, Bojango. Hi. Si Bomboncha. Hi. Gomboncha. But yeah. I figure today I'm gonna continue Mega Man X. As people might have seen in the little video I uploaded, I did the off-screen grind for like various power-ups and stuff, which was very necessary because I think this was the most grind I had to do for them out of any of the games. Not just like replaying each stage 3 to 4 times for all the various power-ups, but then also for all the metal you need to grind to afford them. Oh, and thank you for the bomb, Bojanko. You need to grind? I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can play the game without getting the items. But what kind of life is that? Not completing the game? Not buying all the power-ups? I mean, technically, you can play any Mega Man with, like, you know, blaster only. No upgrades, but... I want the good stuff. I want the fancy stuff. So I made sure to do some grinding. But I mostly went over that in the video I uploaded. So if anybody is curious on how to get lots of money in Mega Man X8, that's where you'll find it. I won't waste too much time on that today. Slipstop, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Let me actually go over to the gaming screen. Ta-da! Okay. After the big break, all the Apex Scrape, it's weird to see this model again. I feel you. I had to gain my power, my strength, to become big again. But still hard without the power-ups. You end up grinding with the attempts in a way. So you might as well. That's true. It's one or the other. Though I have heard from you guys that... I think last time we played X8, there were a couple of you saying that... apparently the second half, like the Sigma Castle stages, whatever you want to call them, are apparently really tough in this game. So I'll see how it goes. Hey Azul, thank you for the bone. You know, I'm a little nervous, but it can't be that much worse than X6. I'd say that like X6 was the hardest one out of them so far, and I haven't heard anybody say it's harder than X6, so... I'm sure it will be okay, probably. Finishing game in like an hour? Oh, I doubt that, but... No, I haven't finished X8 yet, not yet. This is just the stages, you know, off screen. I did go through and 100% every of the main stage. But now we have to go kill Sigma. Again, for real this time. It says 100% complete? No, just the stages are 100% complete. Every stage has like up to 4 items, so they have like a completion rate on the stage themselves. The last level was really painful. Oof. Well, I'll see how it goes. I am starting to feel better. I can still... like, my voice is sounding more normal, but I can still feel it crack now and then. Oh, Jen, thank you for the raid, Jen. Welcome in, Jen. Hello. Welcome, raiders. I'm Jaruna. I'm a sea bunny. I play retro games and art sometimes, and today I'm playing Mega Man X8. Mega Man is going well. We're just getting started, actually. Oh, you're playing some Fire Emblem. How did it go? Do you have any favorite characters? I say that, but I haven't actually played Three Houses myself, so I wouldn't actually be able to recognize any names. Either way, I hope you had a really good time with Fire Emblem. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, all the way, just make sure you're hydrated, make sure you're okay. I'm not sure if you had a very long stream. Take care of yourself. as well. I'm about to hit that end game of Mega Man X8. My favorite Ash. Hold on, I'm gonna check who that is. Let me look him up. Oh, he looks cool. Oh, he's got like a fishing skin. Oh, that's Poppy from the mobile game. I like his design, he looks cool. Fine, you got this, I will. Are you okay with talking about audio drama stuff? Not yet. If that has to do with the plotline of X at all, then you're gonna have to wait till I finish X. Because, you know, spoilers and all that. But for now, let's go to Jacob, which is not a person, but the name of a level. And gonna take... Now that I basically during the grinding, I learned the ways of Zero, of the pizza cutter, so we're gonna take Zero with us into the end game. And I guess we can take Layer with us as well. We won't need any more secret hints, right? Because we already have all the items. So, let's go.
Ready.
Ready.
Orbital elevator control system, all green. You're cleared to move in.
Okay.
Your turn. I'll take
Just
care of it.
remembering my controls real quick. Okay, so it seems like we're starting off with another auto-scroller. If there's one thing this game loves, it is auto-scrollers. It's my one qualm I guess I've had with X8. Oh, okay, might already be over. That's not too bad. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Guess we're in the auto-scroller for the long haul. Long elevator rides. That's fine though. Kind of reminds me of all the Troya-based grinding I did to get through the minigame stages in a way. You know, quickly clearing enemies off the screen and all that. It's bringing me back. Yeah, auto-scrollers and then locking you in a room. Hey, Captain, thank you for the bone. Between auto-scroll, the level doesn't really change. I think, doesn't auto-scroller basically just describe anything where the level is moving automatically? Oh, I think this is, yeah, that's how we clear the shields. There we go. So I'd say this falls on the auto-scroller now, unless it has like a more specific term like elevator level. Oh, those explode. I should probably get them with Axel instead. So I'm not in the explosion range. Okay. I hope you guys are ready to hear You're the Best a bunch. Captain, thank you for gifting a sub to Wickon and Snotballs. Please enjoy the emotes. Yeah, it's arena with a really fancy background. The thing is, an arena doesn't move though. Which is the one reason I wouldn't quite agree. Hey Leonidas, hey. Here we go. I'd rather her burn. Really? I thought you were ready to move on from burning. Oh. Okay, we got some of those little buddies coming in again. You know, did we ever see those in any stages aside from like the one snow racer one? It's cool to see them in here though. Like in an actual proper stage. The level moving around you. I mean, that is just pedantic next, I feel. Because it's the elevator moving up, and by the way, the enemies move down. I'd say that, you know, and besides, in auto-scrollers, isn't it the level usually moving? Like, one of the whole things is that often you get pushed off the edge if you're not moving with the scroller. I don't know, man. Burn to the clouds. Zero the Naginata, yeah, no, he gets a whole bunch in this one. He gets the Naginata, the fan, the hammer, and the knuckle. And one more that I'm not actually sure where to get. Because I did get all the items from all the levels. Even Gunvolt had a space elevator. I mean, that's because Gundam has taught us that space elevators are always good ideas with no downsides, so... You're approaching the top of the Jacob elevator. I hope you're ready. Oh no, sensors indicate someone's waiting up there to ambush you. Who could it be? Okay.
Warning.
Oh, we get Foul again. I did beat him a couple of times in like the regular stages. His Boba Bubba. Bubba Fett.
Don't you ever get tired of being Sigma's lapdog?
The orbital elevator, the energy, the space minerals, the rocket data, the route to space. The thing that's allowed this world to survive this long is ours. How can you take this world seriously when it's all about to end?
I think I'll take care of you before I go after your boss.
Okay. Let's kill Boba Fett. Okay. Okay, he does get a bunch of invincibility frames. I guess anytime he's like lit up. Oh, I don't get to jump against the wall here. That's a shame. God in this game is very Gundam is. Oh, definitely. Oh, right, I can't wall jump here. That's a pain. That is a pain. Where's my wall jump in my Boba Fett fight? Actually, that makes those a lot more annoying to dodge. Oh. Wait, but I can't wall jump through. Oh, no. Right. Oh, I guess I dashed through them and they disappeared? Yeah, because if I can't wall jump here, then... I guess you do it like this? Kind of weird. Okay. Okay. Okay, is he done? Okay, he's done. Oh, I wonder if that was his overdrive. His health is kind of low. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Either way, he is down. That wasn't too bad. Why is Val yellow? I think because he was glowing. He's still green overall. Oh no, aren't you tired of running away?
Through that stage as if it were your own backyard. Nice work.
Thank you, Cygnus. Originally he's purple. Yeah, no, they made him more Boba Fett in this game. Let's make sure to save. There we go. Oh, and I guess I can show you my chips. Check it out. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, no, the only one I'm missing is like the 1-0 chip. I'm not actually sure where to get it. But I did go and grab all the other chips off screen. There's also a couple here. You guys did tell me that like the girls were unlockable as characters. So I'm guessing these 3 are probably for the girls or something. Huh? Don't know where Zero's thing is though. Colonel really mad would have to have his sister die. No, that's just his twin brother. Yeah, he really got stumped. I mean, he's just a little guy, you know.
Vile. Sigma. Just like old times.
He's purple, blue, then green. 1 second, I need to cough, so I'm gonna mute the mic real quick. I'll be right back. I don't want to cough into the mic. Okay, I'm good. I also took a sip. Don't worry. You have to beat the game for it? I see. Okay, what I was gonna say. He's purple, then blue, then green. Hot take. He's going through every shade that Bruises go through. You know, when a bruise gets older and like fades in color and it kind of winds up a little bit of green yellowish at the end. Would we argue that perhaps he's just a little bit bruised from every time we've beaten him up so far, eh? Hiya, bestie. Hi, intern.
Zero? Does it remind you of the virus?
Aww. Oh, and bestie, thank you so much for the resub. Please enjoy the emotes.
So, you heard about that?
I mean, you guys did tell me that she's like kind of the new love interest for Zero.
Tried to use me to destroy the world.
Aww.
That's why I've got to find him and turn him into a pile of molten scrap.
That's
Be
right.
My navigator. Help me find that maverick before he fulfills his plan.
Oh, so should we keep... I guess we have to keep... keep her on our team then, in that case. If Zero is specifically requesting, she becomes his navigator then. Okay. Let's go to the gateway.
Got this one. Here I come.
I mean, we cannot take Leia now. He just asked her to be his navigator. I'd feel like I was cheating if I didn't take her along.
Ready.
There's definitely something evil in here. It must be Sigma. Everybody be careful.
Very evil. Hey, Oppo. Well, better way to take it outside than to the moon, indeed. Now it's using X in X8. Yeah, that's because... You guys... Exo is the better X. He's got a gun. You know... I'm sorry. He's got a hover and a gun. Yeah, you know. Oh, right, you guys do still have your monkey hat on. 1 second. Let me take that away. You guys can keep your banana though. Does he have invincibility frames when dashing? I mean, if it turns out that we're gonna need like X's special armor powers in the later stages, we can always switch him out. He's taking away. You guys want your monkey hat back? Okay. Here. I won't nerf your intelligence today. X does have a pinging slide, it's true. X was just X to the power of 2, basically. Yeah, no, you guys, you can have your monkey hat back. Wait. Eh? Hold on, we're doing the boss rush already? Where the budget's concerned? That's a little soon at stage 2 of Sigma. Oh, I mean, I'm assuming this looks an awful lot like a boss rush. Okay, sure, let's go. Let's go then. I'm not... Huh. Wait, is this gonna be done really quickly? I'm used to boss rush being like at least stage 3, maybe stage 4. Okay. I mean, the rest of the game didn't specifically feel like it was like very tight on budget, but like how they color-coded the energy, it is nice. Depends on how the last stage goes, I guess so. Hey, Glitch, thank you for the vote. Thank you. Hey, Auto Gunner.
Go for it.
Okay, he's an overdrive. And Joe! Oh, thank you for the book. Oh, I forgot this overdrive is like super short. Oh. One more. Come on. There we go. That's the first one. This is a weird one. I like the Mantis guy. He's silly. Though I will say, it's been a little while, so I don't necessarily remember everybody's weakness. But I think everybody is weak to pizza cutter, so... You know. He burst the Maverick Hunters, he tells you not to worry about. Thank you for the clip. Turns into another guy when he guides? Wait, hold on. Guy take the quiet acoustic guitar. I think I do remember this one was like electricity, I think, specific. Oh, well, never mind. Pizza cutter it is. I was gonna use his weakness. I should know better than to doubt the power of pizza. This guy has a Shoryuken. Zero is the greatest rotator that ever rotated. It's true. Okay. He's powered up. I mean, it's mostly just waiting for their iframes to roll, like, go away, huh? Okay. There's another one exploded. We did lose Axel though. that was my bad. did lose Axel. I probably should have been a bit more careful with them. In case we need him later. Here we go. Ah, we got Axel back. That's nice. Oh, this actually works well on his babies. But it kills his babies. There we go. There we go. If he had the penguin slide, he would have survived. Thrill. Hey, Torin. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for the bones. Good morning. There we go. That's that one done. Oh, he did turn into another guy. Did become a random Reploid. I guess we actually murdered the Mavericks for real this time. And we're actually just fighting imposters instead. It is one long butterfly life indeed. Interesting. Means we finally committed a real murder. All the other ones, we just let them live. So they could like fight us again at the end, you know? I mean, I know this guy is weak against ice, if I recall. But... Axel's a little bit low on energy. Even gave the KFC poster Polter Cake, yup. You know, it's very considerate of them, you know? He does need it for flair. And flair is also important, you know? Oh, he is vulnerable again. I thought like while he was blue, I couldn't hit him. Hold on. Hey, Swoggy. Thank you with a bone. Yeah, he does have a lot of flair. And yeah, it's pizza cutter time, baby. Oh, well now it's ice time. You know, bit of pizza cutter, but now we're deep freezing our pizza. Hey, Neil. When it's blue, he's just Super Saiyan God. Oh, weakest Super Saiyan God I've ever seen. Yeah, he's in Infernal Bull mode right now. But now he's out of it. We're good again. Here we go. And he's down. Hi, Scalabo. Do the stretch. Everybody loves cold pizza. I mean, sometimes the pizza is better the next day. Yeah, and that guy was just a Reploid too. Interesting. Hey, Scorpius. It's time for you to chill. Okay. Pizza time. mean, this is the one I think we killed with Blaster only, so... This, I don't even know what he's weak to. It's not gonna be hard, I think. Okay. What's my favorite armor combo for X in this game? I didn't really care for either one when I was like grinding all that much. Oh, I died when I was thinking about it. Because I so far like the way Zero and Axel played more than X in this game, so I haven't used X as much. Is that both on combo of Panda? It is. Killed him with the white armor. Ah, was that it? Killed Axel, now he can't even heal after the fight. It's okay, he'll be brought back by the Dragon Balls. Don't worry about it. Poor Axel could have slid out of the way. Don't worry about it, don't worry. He'll be fine. Give him a moment. Oh, this guy I remember being annoying. Oh, can I do this with just Zero? Well, we'll see. Axel will be rewarded in the Mega Man ZX era. I mean, that's a better time, right? He'll be pushed back to life, no worries, yeah. He hasn't been brought back with the Dragon Balls before, so he's okay. Yeah, maybe I should have kept him alive for this fight, just because I know this one has the lasers in the like rampage parts that are like really annoying to dodge. There we go. I mean, I do think Tales of Axel stats were greatly, you know, overstated. Oh god, here we go. This guy, yep. I hate these. I can use a life tank. Since we don't have Axel. Oh, I actually dodged 2 of them. Not bad. I was nervous about that, but guess I was fine after all. There we go. I see Zero finally has embraced the true meaning of picture cutting. I mean, that's what he was born to do, right? Also, Axel is back. See, he's fine. I'll even use the heal to heal him this time. Why'd you jump into the laser? It was cold outside. I want to warm up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's this guy. We have to break his shield first, if I recall. Here we go. Yep, that'll do. Silly Beetle. Beetles can't do anything if they don't have a shield. That's why they're silly. Want to warm up, have a nice oven? Don't put me in the oven, that will kill me. Lasers are fine, no? Okay. Oh, masters were built for construction of firefighting. Zero was built to make the favorite pizza. I mean, he was built to be indeed one of the pizza bakery employees, specifically the cutting department. Ice Gatling go, yeah, I love the Ice Gatling. It's so satisfying. To warm up bun, gently place into onsen. That's the right way to do it. That's the right way to warm up the bun. Are you sure it's not weak to ice? Got a little secret for you. Everything is weak to machine gun. As it turns out, it seems, you know, the non-weaknesses do quite a lot of damage too, and I forgot what the weaknesses are, so because it's been over a week since I played the game. And also besides, if you hit them with the weakness, they have like a super long like invincibility moment, so Might as well hit him with some random stuff. Don't worry, I got my health. I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay. Oh, this guy. Tetris dude. There we go. Swap him heal Exo, but I know. But I wanted to heal Zero. Because Zero is doing all of the heavy lifting over here. You know? Exo can get heals after this battle, maybe. Before we go to Sigma. I think this is the last one of the stages we had to do. I mean, presuming Sigma comes after us. It usually comes after the robots, so... Still, it seems a bit early. Maybe he won't be there yet. We have had, like, in the previous games a couple of times when Sigma had, like, an entire stage dedicated to him before. Like, I mean, after the Robot Masters. I'm just saying, this is still the second stage only of this area, so maybe no Sigma yet.
Emergency! Get out of there!
Okay.
Make it back okay?
Oh. See, we're Metroiding. Yeah, I also want to restore subject energy, exactly. Zero is the master of roulette and is banned from multiple casinos. It's true. Okay, let's Metroid our way out of here then. I mean, this wasn't a very long stage, so I wonder if, like, a different area has opened up.
Warning.
Huh?
Warning.
Body damage? Oh! Wait, I guess Sigma is here. Okay.
Can't say I was looking forward to seeing you again.
Zero. What a shame.
Well, that's still basic Sigma.
You had the abilities and potential to become like me.
It's true.
You
Sigma's
tried to use my
dead.
DNA.
Start playing after X8? It's a toss-up because I did finally get all of Legends and Trombone. But I know the more logical jumping off point is probably Zero. But I kind of really want to play Legends, so maybe I'll do a poll which one I'll start first. Try to use my DNA.
I'll teach you what happens when you mess with me.
I'm afraid not. The moon is under my control, and the plan is entering its final stage. The moment of the world's unraveling is upon us. Bring it on!
But yeah, I actually received Trombone in the mail today finally. That's the only one I was still waiting for. The way it was packed was kind of near hilariously bad, but I can't really complain because I wound up getting it for pretty cheap, so... You know, I still have to check if it works, but I assume it does. It was just kind of almost hilariously poorly packaged in a way. Hold on. Oh. Targo Zero, but we should pull it. Yeah, I might pull it. I'll take with a stretch. Could do them in parallel. That's true, but I still have like Ape Escape and stuff as well. I'll see how things go. Yeah, no, Nanotox anniversary was yesterday, it's true. Hi Lewin, hi Gamer Boy. Oh wait, no, not hi Gamer Boy, thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate Gamer Boy. A lot of his moveset is based on his rush specifically. Ah. So like the fire and stuff? Speaking of the fire, is this fire just never going away? How annoying. Oh. That's that for Axel, I guess. But that's okay. Still one against him. You'll win. Oh. Another. See? I was telling you guys, it's too soon to fight Sigma. This is only the second stage. That was just a Reploid. Wasn't even Sigma. I was about to say, like, there's... Yeah, that was too fast. There's no way. That wasn't a real Sigma, that was just a faker. Just a fake hedgehog. Did I finish Ape Escape too? I did. The vault will be going up tonight. It's big wow. I have a grudge against that guy too, so that's okay. Okay, okay. Well, now things are making more sense. That was just... Yeah, that was... that was Sigma's fake water, Ligma. That's right.
I'm picking up multiple Maverick signals on the moon's surface. What is this?
I think it's Sigma.
Now it's the real Sigma, you see? I get it. I get it.
How can you tell?
I can sense it too. It's him.
So you're saying that other was a copy?
Well, yeah, it did just turn into a Reploid, so...
Seemed like it.
That's interesting, because it seems like the Reploid had, like, Sigma's memories. Or maybe just really good instructions. The next stage is rough. Ooh. Well, I have been waiting for that, because you guys have been telling me that, like, this is kind of a hard end game, and these first 2 stages were easy, so... I'm guessing this is where things get tough.
Well, this is it. Sigma, I'm coming for you.
Okay.
Here we go, hunters. Let's move out.
Let's move out. Okay. Yeah, defeat Sigma, the cause of the whole situation. As per usual.
I'll give it a shot.
Sigma Palace.
Ready.
Oh, it's actually called Sigma Palace this time. Oh. Signals being blocked by Sigma. Okay, interesting. Maybe the Sake Sigma just knew the lore from having played the previous games. That must be it. Oh, it's actually like Moon Surface. That's kind of cool. Hi, Itkas. Hello, hello, hello. Okay.
Your turn. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Together, Mavericks, we are gonna steal the moon. Oh, right, now that I'm not like in the middle of a cutscene or a boss battle, I was gonna talk about the state in which my copy of Trombone arrived. Like I said before, I didn't buy complete in box because that's very expensive for the Legend series. Chimera, thank you for the bone. So I bought one that was like set on the listing to be like disc only. And it arrived like... No, not an... I don't sure if there's an issue. I think it's... you know, I haven't tested yet, but it looks fine. Have I had it used for A-Trans? 1 level to get an item, but that's about 2 levels. 2 levels, I think, you need it for an item. But yeah, the misadventure of my copy of Trombone. Basically what happened is... I open it up and it has like... Imagine a broken CD case with like cardboard taped to the front of it with duct tape. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I flip it around and I notice it actually seems to be the original PAL case for the misadventure of Trombone. But only the back and the side of it. So clearly like the front must have broken up. And they used like folded cardboard on the front. But they wrapped duct tape on all the sides to keep it together. So I had to very carefully take my scissors out to like try and cut the duct tape off without damaging. Because like you couldn't open it anymore. It was duct taped closed for shipping, presumably. So I fairly carefully took my scissors to like try to get it off. And well, I managed, and the disc inside was fine, thank God. But of course the back of the case is completely sticky because of the duct tape now. Like disgustingly so, and I'm like, oh man, I see what they're doing, you know. They didn't want the game to come loose in transport. So they just duct tape cardboard to the front of it. But I had half a heart attack, especially for a game that's kind of like on the rarer and more expensive side. And like I said, like I can't complain too much because I got kind of a good deal on this game. You know, it was like a lot cheaper than if you buy it in a good box. But at the same time, I didn't expect it to be like duct taped to a piece of cardboard. You know, it was actually more than disc only. It came with the bottom half of the game box. The lower half of it. The game itself seems to have made it over fine though. But yeah, no, I should just use some alcohol for it and it should be fine, but was a minor heart attack for a second there. What's this now? Oh, Val again.
So, you still
Didn't kill him
refuse
yet.
to give up your struggle.
Yeah, honestly at this point I would have, you know, it's nice that they included the broken back half of the box. But I would have actually maybe preferred like a cheap, you know, CD case, like 10-cent CD case from like the dollar store to put it in. You know, like it's... I'm not sure if that is considered or bad. I mean, either way, like, because I had to message the seller, because they didn't originally ship to Japan, and they were very sweet, very considerate to ship it to Japan at all. But like, I half thought I was talking to a child. But that can't be, because they're selling like Trombone, which is an old game. So like, I don't know. Either way, I really appreciate the deal I got and that they were willing to ship it to Japan. And that I got like a pretty decent deal on it. But God, the duct tape and the cardboard took me out. If I'll give someone else a turn. Yeah, give the other boss a turn. So their uncle's copy of Trombone. Yeah, that's why it was so cheap. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, no, I've amused sticky glue from plastic before. It's not like a really big deal. It is the entire backside of the plastic though. They like, imagine just they wrapped it around every single side. Just it took me like 10 minutes with scissors to get it all off. But yeah, either way, I got it in the end. It is fine. I got the game is what it comes down to. It would have been actually pretty great if they drew the cardboard art on the cover art on the cardboard, but it wasn't meant to be a substitute for the cover. It was clearly meant to just like hold the disc in place in transport. But yeah, either way, all three of them are here now. So you still refuse to give up your struggle, eh?
Are you so blind that you've somehow convinced yourself that hope remains?
I mean, I already killed you once, so I can do it again.
Struggle? I'm just tired of running into you and Sigma every time I turn around.
He said it! Zero said it!
I suppose it'd be a waste to just destroy you now. Maybe I'll wait till the last possible moment and have a little fun with this.
Mm-hmm. Any word on Mega Man Legends 3 shipping? I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's happened before. Now that I've finally got every 3 of the games, you know, keep an eye out for, like, Mega Man Legends Legacy Collection. Because that's how these things go. Luminous, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Why does he sound like Seto Kaiba? He's just cool like that. Didn't he get destroyed in X1? He got better. You know, he got over it. Okay, he doesn't have a health bar again. How annoying. I really like knowing how much health the guy has left, but... Go. His death was greatly exaggerated, yeah? You know, it's like turning into a newt. You recover from it. When it all comes down to it. Mark Barner only picking his fight hazards, yeah. Wish we could steal his white armor. Alas, he parks it in the 3-dimensional plane where I cannot reach him. Uh-oh. You've collected the forbidden pieces of Legend set, now you're using them to summon the collection. That's right, that's right. Who hasn't died and come back in the series? Iris. I'm sorry, Zero. Iris and the Colonel. He's cheating when it sits down, it plugs his in the wall and charges up again. He's just a cheater like that. That's just what he's like. Whoa! Another Sigma? Chris, thank you for the follow. Zero, that's out a single tier mid battle. It does not fill me with joy. I thought that was really sad when it happened, but it is... They are kind of the only ones who didn't get prepared. Okay, so just anybody gets to be Sigma now, huh? You know... Being Sigma has really lost all... Were those Sigmas fighting? Being Sigma really has lost all meaning, you guys. Oh, that's spikes. Okay, let's be careful with that.
Go for it.
Even... Oh. I think I had like one spike converter, but I definitely lost that now. Wasted on that part. Because there's like the one item that lets you like survive spikes once. But we certainly don't have that anymore. Those Sigmas were having a Junkin battle. Kind of looked like it, yeah. Speaking of Iris and Colonel, I was slightly wrong about their lore. Ah, so it's a bit different? That's okay. There's a lot of lore going on. Maybe Zero can turn into Sigma now? I think Zero is like the only one who could have done it at any time if he felt like it. Great capacity for evil. There we go. Hope you like spikes. Oh dear. Well, we'll find out. Edmund just jumped every Sigma they would use for the future games. These are all the Sigmas of the future, I see. Yep. Okay, I should... That would have been easier with Axel if I had him. Weren't supposed to be the ultimate Reploid, but intend to create the Reploid. I see, I see. The reason for Iris being in next stream too is that the devs felt sorry for her. Aww. Looks like scarier than it is. Yeah, I think if I just time my jumps right, or rather start doing them with Axel, it probably shouldn't be too bad. And everyone's Sigma, no one will be. Except once secretly start having Sigma eyeshadow. Don't you guys dare to be Sigma as well, I swear to God. Actually, I think this one is easier with Zero. Double jumps. Just from here on. Oh, that Sigma takes a lot of hits. Well, I guess I didn't have to kill him. I could have just... Okay. Sure. And these Sigmas are sturdy. Okay. Get to design the Sigma. Let's put it in level with the others. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because we did have, like, the opening prologue cutscene, right? Where they showed that, like, any Reploid can be Sigma now. Because they felt like doing that. That seemed like a smart idea at the time. I suppose. Who let them get away with that? Who told them that was gonna be a good idea?
Go for it. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, Sigma is just a new Xena horde. Like, I really should, like, rewatch the opening cutscene at the end. Like, I'm sure they actually gave an explanation for why they thought it was a good idea to make everybody Sigma, but... Oh, Amy, thank you for the vote. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of spikes. Oh, this is a scary amount of spikes. The Sigma boss rush where I play all the Sigma box. Oh, that would actually be a really cool thing. Like, if this game had actually been intended to be the final one, I could have seen them do that. Okay, I wonder if this one is actually easier with Zero, with the double jump. Mom said it was my turn to be Sigma. Hiya, Chaos. Okay, it does bring me all the way back here, though. It's a shield. Hey, Oxygen. Okay. There we go. I guess it kind of just looked like they were fighting at one time, but not actually having a junk can over there. Okay, apparently that one we can just skip. This one is hiding health from us, so I'll grab that one. There we go. The stage is gonna have that many spikes. I mean, I guess I'm already feeling it, but everybody seems to be very nervous about this stage. Okay.
Your turn. Here I come. Help me out.
Okay. So far, so good. Two Sigmas were just flexing at each other. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
Ready.
Okay. I guess that can happen, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That wasn't even the spikes that killed me. Well, that was just me moving on to the next screen that killed me there. Okay. Okay then.
Your turn. Here I come.
Okay. Is it worth downloading the gacha game? People seem to really like X-Dive. Like a decent amount of people have talked about it before. Oh, thank you for the follow. Can you use the funny bonk hammer? You want me to use the funny bonk hammer? Doesn't have the same amount of range, but it's also slower. The range is tiny, but it looks like that. There you go. There we go. Oh yeah, the Steam version does cut out all of the gacha stuff. People seem to quite like it, so it might be worth a download, but I haven't played it myself. Okay.
Your turn. Here I come. Give me a hand. Got this one.
Here we go. So far, so good. I forgot. You can never let down your guard. Okay. It's okay, I have a lot of money, so even if we run out of retry chips, that's fine. It's mostly annoying I'm gonna have to theoretically fight Vile again. She just bought the ham from Kirby, that's right. Yeah, it's nice that they... honestly, I think like what they did for like X-Dive should be the golden standard for like any gacha game that gets taken offline. Especially story-heavy ones. Kind of wish they did that with like Twagalia Lost and stuff.
Your turn. Here I come.
Okay. Oh, make a pancake. Thank you for the ball.
Got this one. Your turn.
Okay.
Here I come.
There we go. Everybody Sigma. Do, 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 do. Okay.
Go for it.
Hey Ozzy, hey. Hello to your brother as well.
Here I come. Juhazan. Juhazan.
This guy is standing just far away enough for me not to break his shield. That's silly. Okay.
Got this one. Go for it.
Thank you for the
I'll
ball.
take care of it. Ah!
It happened again. Well, okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. Eat those retry chips with me. Okay. I mean, it's mainly gonna be annoying having to fight Val every time, but I'll deal with it. Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Jump button was at fault? No, it's me forgetting that you immediately fall off the cliff once you get through the through the screen. Because you wouldn't expect it to be that close to the loading zone. The game's going fine so far. Honestly, the first two of the Sigma stages were kind of a breeze, so... Oh right, I'm just gonna retry that entirely. I should be doing this one with Axel. At least the early segment. Here we go. Yeah, it's just... I should have remembered. I did it before, but I got distracted. I like the game so far. I do. It's certainly much better than X7. And like, honestly, aside from like, a bit too many in terms of like auto-scroller and vehicle stages, I think the game is pretty decent overall. There's like some fun bosses, some fun stages here and there. Oh, I probably should have bought the spike barrier. Yeah, I'll only get to use it once. It probably won't even matter that much in the grand scheme of things. Because chances are I just like waste it on a random spike. And then I'd, you know, die 6 times anyway. You know? I'll remember if I see it next time. Okay. Yeah, first edition systems improvement. Indeed. The level designs is the biggest issue, but honestly, in terms of like weapons and stuff, I think they did a really good job with Axel too. Like, I think they did really good overall. Like, the characters are fun to use. I think they did well. Like, kind of getting back to being a better game again. Okay. Need expert breaker armor. For what? For the spikes? I mean, I guess I can grab X if you guys think it's like absolutely necessary, but... Oh, I accidentally put on ray gun. No wonder it's not working. That's my bad. I'll probably have to redo this one. Let me just like leave the stage then anyway. Just hate the design of the neutral armor? Oh, I see, I see. Like, what about the breaker one? Oh, it just makes you faster, no? Oh, right. The other one is Giga Crash, I remember.
Let's work together. Let's do it.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, you're talking about a different armor. I was about to say, I didn't think it like was called that, but I kind of trust chat whenever they say things because I look silly if I'm wrong. And I use this doubt people. Forgot how mobile games X armor looks in this one. Yeah. I mean, I hadn't been using X all that much, so... Blue head, red body, red buster, blue feet. Yeah, they're kind of nice to mix up. But honestly, in this one, I haven't used X all that much anyway. When I did have them, I think I used... It was a blue red. And then rest on red. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Dark King. Thank you for the bone.
Got this one. Go for it. Here I come.
Here we go. Get him out of there quickly. Okay. X insanely pissed in this one with that Icarus Buster. I mean, if I do get like caught up on the stages later, I can always switch to X if need be. There we go. Used X and Axel. I see, I see. Hi Andy, hi Peak. Thank you for the bones. Oh, and Penny, thank you so much for the resub. 1,000 deaths? No. This man just doesn't die. He just doesn't know when to give up. I'm surprised she said she didn't use Zero though. When he goes south permanently? That's not true. Cardinal died permanently too. You know, siblings died permanently. His invincibility dash just lets you skip every enemy in the stage. Ah, if you use X, maybe it would be worth to grab him. Wait, no, this one is still... Yeah, still 0.
Your turn. I'll take care of it.
Use Axel.
Give me a hand. Here I come.
Here we go. Mr. Sigma clearly used various different forms of him from past. God, that would be so cool. You know, I wonder if they would have done something like that if they had known that this was gonna be the last one. Basically. If they had planned for it.
Your turn. I'll take care of it.
Oh, that was so not on the spikes. Oh, come on. Come on, that was totally not on the spikes.
Tell me out. Here I come.
Okay. Good old spikes. I mean, depending on the game, the spikes are pretty lenient with collision. That was just mean. Kate died permanently, thank God. The thing is, I like Kate as a character. I would have been happy if he lived and, like, redeemed himself without, like, weird brainwashing. I mean, maybe there'll be an X9, it's true. You can't rule it out. There is always a chance.
Give me a hand. Got this one.
Okay.
Go for it. Here I come.
The level 3 charger is actually bad. It's kind of funny. Get your special charger.
Got this one.
Its special feature is that it's bad at stuff. Personally hope it's more in the graphical style of X8. I mean, I'd be down with either one. Like, I don't particularly mind this style. As long as they don't go X7, I'm okay.
Got this one.
You know? Flame Hyena died prematurely. No, Flame Hyena needed to be put out of his misery. Don't bring him back. He was in pain, he was suffering. How you like, Prince? Hi. How underpowered he is? No, he's pretty good. It's just... I just like the other ones more. Because X doesn't get a gun.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Give me a hand. Got this one. Your turn. I'll take care of it.
This stage makes me nervous. I just noticed there's a thing here.
Give me a hand. Here I come.
Oh god, how do I even... Probably shouldn't be fucking around here, but... There's definitely a thing up there. Maybe that's for X if you have, like... one of the higher... higher jumps with him. Because of the, like, depth and stuff, I'm actually not completely sure where the hitboxes are for some of these things. It makes me very nervous. Oh, it loops around. Okay, so that's how you get that item. Gotcha. Because for one, you can actually stand on that ledge a little bit.
Ready.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if they hadn't... Like, I know they put, like, more in the distance for depth and coolness effect, but... If they had just, like, kept them up front, it would be a lot easier to judge the hitbox. Hi, Icky Boy. Thank you for the follow. So I must go. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming. Yeah, no, Exo's perfect for me, because I don't need my Charge Buster. Give me lemons only. Is the item even worth doing? No, I think that's more like a pity item for if you fall by accident. Pony Zero could go Pogo. Indeed.
Give me a hand. Got this one. Your turn.
Okay.
Tell me out. Got this one.
Alright. Like that.
Your turn. Here I come.
Okay.
Here I come.
Okay.
Your turn. I'll take care of it. Tell me out. Got this one. Go for it. Here I come.
Okay, and then... Let's just get him first. Did you use a Pogo attack? I don't think it Pogo's up and down. You've been playing some bangers lately? Thank you. Okay. God, I hate this move. It makes me so nervous. It's the nerves that get to me. Maybe I should use Zero here for the double jump. Yeah, the double jump makes it easier.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh god, okay. Yeah, maybe do this with Zero too. Ready for EP? Sleep tight, have sweet bunny dreams. It's all about confidence. I know, I don't have it. Whew. And then across from here. Wait, really? Across from there? Oh, maybe it's actually down below one? Okay, it's a little bit confusing to tell where you're going. I mean, I could probably make it across with Zero, but no. Maybe down below here after all? No, that's just an item. Damn, I have to get across from there? Ooh. Okay. You know what made Exos OP? Yamark option. I mean, Yamark had to die so that we could finally bury X7. Let's do a full jump and an air dash. Oh boy. It's a scary jump. It's a very scary jump to make. Mostly on account of all the spikes. Okay. Jump, air dash, electric attack. Okay. Okay, air dash was enough. Okay. That was not as bad as I thought, it just looks a lot scarier. Because of all the spikes. Just looks very frightening at a glance. Maybe tier list video? Yeah, sure thing. Once I get through all of them. This is the ideal Maverick counter defense, it's true. Just spike only.
Warning. Warning.
Ooh, that's a cool Sigma.
Zero. Who could have imagined that we'd cross paths at the end of the world?
That's a cool design. Damn. I was about to say, this is like a very, boss battle segment, but before I had the chance to say it, we already hit him. As they didn't get you killed, yeah. I guess it's true. He's not Sigma, he's not so... No. Don't be silly. Sigma looks like he's seen better days. Honestly, I think this is the best I've ever seen. He looks pretty awesome. This very Pyron from Darkstalkers, but less on fire. I mean, that's a good thing though. Damn, I really like this design. Like, look at the way the stones wrap around. It's cool. And, the data in the middle. Big orb. This is very, very cool. I like it.
The moment your virus entered my system, the seed had been planted. That's when it all began. The destruction of the world.
I've heard about enough of this garbage, Sigma.
Don't get angry, Zero. I'm actually indebted to you. It's because of you that my children are able to create this magnificent new world in space.
So that's why every Reploid is Sigma now. Hiya, Fox.
Children?
That's right. The new generation Reploids born of the Jacob Project all bear copy chips containing my personal data. Now the end of the world and of you has come. Farewell.
I mean, we kind of knew that from the prologue, but I guess in that case it means that he is directly responsible for that. That makes a lot more sense, because I was like, whoever thought that was a good idea? That was a bad idea from the beginning. This design is very cool. Yeah, it's just very... I love how the gradual degradation of Sigma, where it's like visible, like the one zombie Sigma as well. It's very cool. Sigma babies make your dream come true. It's true. But this is true. This is what happens when you copy the floppy. And it's the end result. Okay. Okay. We do get the luxury of wall jumping in this fight. Unlike Val, he has not taken my wall jump privileges away from me. Okay, he doesn't shoot up very high. That's nice for me. Reminds me of Ecliptor from Power Rangers. I don't think I watched Power Rangers in space, I'm sorry. This Cracklix app is a very Sonic Adventure sound effect for the wing beams. Oh, no, not using that yet. Just taking the ice grappling with me. Oh. Forgot to aim properly. Okay, ice grappler doesn't do a lot of damage. I should try one of the other ones. Where's X? Relaxing at the base. We don't need him. He's got better things to do. Okay, that did a little bit more damage, I think. Yeah, at least he go yark when I use the ray gun, so... The pump for the ice cutting description? Yeah. Will make your enemies chill out. I hadn't even noticed that. Yeah, he say. I wish it was a little bit more obvious when he was or wasn't in his iframes. Because I can't necessarily tell when he's vulnerable to being hit by me, but that's my one complaint I have for him at the moment. That's also a complaint I share with like several of the X8 bosses, so... Hold on, this is a boss fight, so I actually have to pause to read your messages. I don't want to die here, because this one has like a proper game over system. Poor X getting benched 2 games in a row. Look, he should have known, if he was gonna be mean in X7, he has to take a game to sit down and think about what he's done. Actually, I did use him in the end game for X7. He still has to think about what he's done now. So this game is his punishment. Actually, I'm gonna start using the knife tank here. Okay. The white glow effect tells you when he's invulnerable, but sometimes it feels like even when he's not glowing, he's also invulnerable. Like right now he clearly is. Oh, I guess he has like a very subtle white glow. I hadn't noticed that before. I see. I see. Oh, he's going into overdrive, I think. Oh, that was a silly move. Oh dear. Okay, well Axel is dead. Does he just decide to get a little silly? Okay. Okay. Can you play him in the sequel? I'm sorry, X. But you have to think about what you've done. You have to think deeper about being emo. Okay. Well, I used a lot of my health items though. Maybe I shouldn't, because there might still be a second phase. Biddy, thank you for the bone.
Destroy the old world.
No second phase? I mean, I guess like we kind of already fought Sigma once. Still seems too soon. Oh, it's the shady guy from the opening.
Are you okay?
Are you
Am
Melty?
I okay? Of course. Now that you've defeated Sigma, I suppose you're satisfied.
Sigma doesn't stay
Thanks
dead,
to you,
Lumine.
the plan has gone smoothly.
But Lumine, weren't you just used by Sigma?
Used? I don't think so. You see, he merely helped my plan along.
Oh!
New generation Reploids have been awakened.
Wait,
and
he
the
crushed
new
Sigma's
world
head?
is at hand.
Wait, phase 2 is Lumine, not Sigma? Oh shit. Oh shit, there is a phase 2 and I'm like out of Exo and out of health packs. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Even if it's too cool, but man, I knew he was shady. I just figured he was also brainwashed by Sigma. Oh, okay. And also he has all the Chaos Emeralds, it seems. That, yeah, it seems he does. Oh, does he have the moves from all the boss battles? Oh, that's cool. I guess he programmed them, so that makes sense. Or like, you know, absorbed them or something. Oh, these are the colors of all the bosses. That's right. I remember seeing the boss battle entries. Those were all the colors. Huh. Okay, that's cool. If you play the game on easy, you'd never know. Oh, you don't get to see the ends? How many lives do you still have? It won't really matter when all my energy things are gone. I wonder if he'll lose the bosses. No, it seems like he still has them. That's cool. It's cool that he gets like the... Oh, these are specifically also all the bosses' overdrive moves. That's really neat. It's very cool. Nice mechanic. Means he has the weaknesses again as well. Does he? Because it seems like I cannot hit him during overdrive. Then easy just ends at Sigma. I see, I see. Hope you like Optic Laser. I hope he doesn't use that one too much. Yeah, it seems like I can't necessarily hit him while he's in overdrive mode. I mean, we might just have to redo this stage though. Didn't realize. Especially because that was like a tougher Sigma 1 than it usually is for a 2 Sigma fight. Yeah, I'm gonna die here, I think. No Shoryuken one hit? I haven't used any of the cheat hits in any of the games. I'm not sure if it has. I know this game does have like a couple of cheats and stuff in it. But I haven't used any of them. Surely Sigma will be the final boss while he's just hiding back. It's a cool little twist. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to die, so I'm like pausing to read all your messages. If your heart and vow locks one of your characters in the room with them. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, then halfway to the Sigma fight, he does come back again. Okay. Oh, that's a neat one, because I did notice like that grab you have to like have your friends to like grab you out of it. That's neat. I'd be able to get him with a double attack. Oh, that's true, I did just recover enough. Wait, which button was it again? Hold on, let me double check. I haven't used double attack in so long. Okay. Okay. No, he does do contact damage, just... Oh fuck, no, he's using this one! Fuck, no, Well, so much for my double attack. Oh, I could have maybe had that if he hadn't used the optic laser. It's like the one I suck at, like dodging. Any other attack would have been fine. Literally anything else would have been okay. I would have still had a shot there, even at low health. Okay, oh, it means I can take my spare energy with me. That's nice. Okay.
Let's work together. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
I'll give it a shot.
Would you have put you start? Yeah, it would have put me back at the start with no items. I know what I'm doing, CG. I don't want to do that with no items at all.
Go for it.
Had I known, I would have wasted less of them during the Sigma fight. Go. A lot of you guys said you actually did this fight with X, eh? I guess he does have the Inferno ability. That would make a lot of the earlier stuff a lot easier. I'll consider it if I get stuck again. Now Luna is literally the same thing I just said to Seiji. It would have put me at the start of the fight with no items. I know what I was doing. It actually can just dash for the enemies, yeah. Maybe I'll consider it if we die again.
Go for it. Got this one.
Okay, I think one more cycle. It's okay, I now know how to do the jump shear, so I don't think it will take awfully long. I know which parts use zero on. When damage names hard, yeah. Can't figure out which favorite weapon is for zero. It's the long one, obviously. The other ones are okay, but you know, this one's just really good at hitting things.
Go for it. Oh, tell me out. Got this one.
Okay.
Go for it. Here I come.
The out of camera hole where you're rushing through. What is the out of camera hole? Oh, the one at the bottom here? Don't worry, I know about it now. Thought you meant for like a secret item or something.
Here I come. Go for
Okay.
it. I'll take care of it.
Like, I think in fact I should be able to get through these guys with relative ease now.
Go for it. Got this one.
They're both at more or less the same amount of health. Okay, actually, shoot him first. Finish the Villain Joe fan art? Hell yeah! I'll look at that in a second. Wanna get through this part of the stage first. Okay,
Got this one.
this is where I just focus, switch to zero. There we go. False sense of security with those first two easy stages and switch with this. I mean, I think people were right. This isn't like too bad. It's just very intimidating jumps. They're made to make you panic. Okay. There we go. Made it to Sigma. Nice to set spear? Yeah. I think it's actually called the glaive. The D-glaive. Okay, let me take a sip of my drink and take a look at the art first. 1 second. Whoa, very cool. Wait, I just saw the little guy. That is so cute. I love it. Thank you so much. I especially love the little bun.
Warning.
Okay, let's do Sigma.
Zero. Who could have imagined that we'd cross paths at the...
Yeah.
Bring it on!
Does this guy have like any specific weaknesses? Okay. More about finding a way to do the jumps and not about executing it? Yeah, basically. So let's get the Battle Mapper. I did notice I'm still missing like a single weapon for him.
Go for it!
Speech different, yeah. All the bosses have different entries like if you enter with different characters. Is read the light? Okay, so I was right with the weight gun earlier. His weakness is dying. I mean, so is most people, but wait, wasn't that the way? Oh, I thought I did well with the way before. Strange. Oh, guess he was invulnerable. Like I said, sometimes it's really hard to tell.
Got this one!
Maybe the Tensho. Oh, yeah, that was kind of annoying to hit. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna.
Your turn! I'll take care of it. Take this! Get me!
I guess when he disappears, you need to be dashing along the floor. For like best efficiency.
Give me a hand! Got this one!
Yeah, dashing along the floor. Okay. Yeah, with Zero that seems to be a tough one with how much he moves around. Okay. Easier to just hit him on occasion instead. Yeah. Hard to do the special on him. Take a page out of that day's boots using the helm breaker. I mean, if I die once in this guy, it's no biggie. I just don't want to use healing items on him, knowing that Lumine is after. So this is kind of a practice round.
Now you're in for it.
Okay.
Your turn!
My deck can't actually slide with Axel.
Here I come!
I forgot that they took sliding out of this game. I want to go underneath some of those. Like I said, Al. Played anything new lately? I don't play a lot of games off stream, so what you see me play on stream is basically it. I started Ape Escape 3. And this is also my first time playing X, so for what that's worth. Nexus fight's really easy, you can just tank hits by staying next to him and spamming his weakness. That's why I was suggesting X. Well, if I fully game over again, I might switch to using X. Or you can jump through the wings. That's good to know. I just assumed that they were like full damage. Because like, there was like, what you call it? There was another boss that had like wings like that. And they were like damage all the way through. You couldn't jump. And it's nice that, okay, at least you can jump through these then. Play your Digivice. I mean, yeah, I guess. That's nothing new though. Oh. I'm not sure if I would fully count as a game. I do want to get, what's it called, the new one that's coming out, because it does look very nice. I guess like Axel could probably hover through those wings if I practice the distance and stuff on them. Yeah, like that. Okay. Only more important to make sure that Axel survives. The latest English version is probably one of the pendulums, no? Did I get to mega level yet? I haven't managed to get any up to mega level yet. It's hard when you're doing other stuff as well. That and a bunch of the mega levels are kind of like locked between Jogwas, which is like multiplayer. And I don't have any friends with a Digivice, so makes it a little bit hard to get the fancy lads. Okay. Oh, hey, you're scratching me. Thank you for the bone. Okay. Oh. I need to remember that he goes for fire whenever he does that. Okay. Oh, what was that? Kill Force. Fancy. Probably gonna die again. Cold Sushi you have to break with a full charge shot of the rapid fire. Yeah, it's a little tough with like the lineup I had. Would be easier if we had X with us. I guess once he's in that phase, we have to actually break his shields.
So you must be the one they call.
The 20th edition Digivice on Sukamon. Huh? Oh, like permanently? Does it just not die once you get it on Sukamon? That's a weird bug. Oh, you mean just evolved? Ah, okay, okay. Okay. I mean, if it's capped out, like, it makes sense that you cannot plot the screen more. You know, they have to cap it somewhere.
It's all over.
Oh. Oh, he's doing them weird now. Never seen him do that before. Okay, now they're normal again. Ah. They're hard to jump through sometimes. Wound up losing Axel there. I think that's what Aqua meant by the rapid fire, yeah. I already knew that. I've been using Axel Starch Shocked for shields and stuff. Sorry, I thought you were correcting yourself there. Like somebody else correcting you. I already knew that, thank you.
Ready. Warning. Warning.
Okay.
Bring it on.
So of course we'd have to switch out from ray gun there. Because that does not count if my dude is using the ways. Okay. Break mechanics? I mean, they literally mentioned it in game. And I had to use it earlier to get through the elevator too. Definitely is a little bit tricky though, so it's probably just gonna take me a couple of tries to get through.
turn! I'll take care of it.
You're weak.
Okay, now he's got it activated. Okay. Okay. So it's the Zlands, the D-Glaive technically.
Your turn!
Players do have a tendency to mash with stacks, that's true, that's true. Okay. But most importantly, we got to Lumine with all my items intact. As well as a couple of retries, so it's okay if we die the first time. Okay.
Come on.
Here we go. All of them have special names this time. D-Glaive, B, Fenty, Breaker, K, Knuckles. X-Halbert?
Got this one!
I mean, this first fight against Lumine, I'll use it as practice. Because I'm not gonna use my healing items yet. Here we go. This is the final X in the series, still. At least for the time being. Here we go. Man, he has long iframes.
Your turn! I'll take Here I come!
Like I said, this is the practice. It's fine. Just try to remember what button I had fancy attack tied to, but I didn't get it in the end. Peak cutter. Peak cutter would be the best weapon.
Come on.
Actually, right, it's this one. There we go. Remember it now. More optic laser. I think I did actually pretty well in the optic laser this time. Okay. Let's get serious. I mean, this one's pretty easy to dodge. Like, out of all the possibilities, that one ain't that bad. That's just ice. Ice is fine too. Ice is fine too. Oh, that one. That one's okay if I anticipate in time. Didn't this time though, but that's fine. Okay. Was that optic laser? No, not yet. I haven't memorized all the colors perfectly. Here we go. About this weak without crouching, it's true. Well, if only I'd been at a different angle, it would have been okay, but... Oh, fire! I mean, if he remembered to put his shield up all the time, that would be my true weakness. Oh, wait for it. Ah, didn't get it this time. Got it this time, nice. Ah, didn't get it this time, but close enough. I think I might beat him. on my first serious go. Might not even need to use like the items I thought I might need to.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, then again, I guess Lumine might have a phase 2 too. If he's like the proper boss of this game, there might be a second phase for this, so I'm not letting my guard down. Not yet.
Lumine, what are you doing? Don't tell me you've gone Maverick too.
He very obviously has.
Maverick? You don't really think that's the case, do you? That's why you can't finish me off, right? You don't have it in you. Copy chips we new generation Reploids possess?
Oh yeah, X is here now. That's right.
They were derived from data from hundreds of old model Reploids.
Reploids or Repolits? Which one is it, Lumine?
That means, of course, that Sigma was also included in the mix. Do you understand what I'm getting at here?
Yeah, I get you.
Chip? Sigma? Does that mean that I'll go nuts like he did?
Sorry, but prototypes like you don't have the specs to cause something like that. Besides, was Sigma really crazy? He rebelled against your world, but he had his reasons. The rest of us new Reploids could turn like that at any moment. This decision to wage battle against the old world was made consciously. In other words, we possess the power to go Maverick at will.
Yeah, choose to be Maverick.
X, do you really have what
We
it takes
chose
to
to
stop
be
us?
crazy.
You're merely tools of the humans, tools of the old world. You think you can stand up to those of us who have evolved this far?
Oh, he's looking real crazy now. Look at the eyes.
The world is changing. Therefore, it's only natural that evolution take its course. Now line up to be exterminated.
Oh?
Don't let him get to you, X. He's the enemy.
Axel with the gun.
Enemy, ally.
Yeah.
This issue
Yeah,
isn't so
Lumine, what
black
you
and
being
white.
so crazy over there for? Stop.
Reploids, along with humanity, have
X is gonna
irrevocably
interrupt.
changed. The nature of their existence has also changed. You are not needed in our new world.
You can babble all you want, but we're not gonna let you get away with this.
Ah, that's a cool shot. Hey, Olive, I am having a mega cool day. I mean, Exo has the gun. He's the coolest one. Now, I must say, look, Lumine is kind of pretty cool too. I really like him as a villain. Like, he gets like a whole Sephiroth ass looking like boss battle. Look at that. We've been missing one of these. Biblically accurate Lumine. Like, I kind of love that. That's pretty great. I mean, probably gonna do a die, but that's okay because I assume that like the boss battle will resume from this phase if we do, which would basically, like, can you guys confirm if I do a retry will it start from this phase, because that will basically be a free heal. Oh, rather than using my health now. Starts from phase 1, does it? That's a shame. It's kind of evil to have this many bosses in one stage though. Yeah, you've got Val, Sigma, Lumine 1, then Lumine 2. On top of the Spike stage. Damn. Don't remember this happening in the Bible? You have to reread it. It was definitely there. I definitely remember it happening. So it definitely starts from phase 1. Is that like confirmation? Okay, I guess I'll use my healing items. Gotcha. In that case, it'll just have to be the way it is.
Here I come!
Well, it's a good thing we didn't use them in the first phase. Okay. Does make me a bit nervous having to get used to his weird Toho business here on the first try. Oh god, I am not yet used to his Toho business. Is it what Jacob had to go through? Yep, that is what had happened. Bible of 20 years. Okay, I see how this would be easier with X as well. In terms of breaking his stuff too. Okay, that's how that works. Gotcha. Okay. Oh no, weakness attacking. Use anything and everything. I mean, when in doubt, I know Pizza Cutter got me. Okay. That attack, I'm not quite sure yet how I'm supposed to dodge it, but I should use my body attack on him. When he's no longer invulnerable. He's invulnerable for quite a while, as it turns out. Still invulnerable, as it turns out. Oh! Whoa, I did not think that... Oh shit. Oh fuck, oh fuck. I didn't think it. Saw you reverse them. Oh shit, now we're out of 0. Okay. Okay. Oh, no more pizza time. Corby, thank you for the bone. Okay, does he have like a specific weakness out of like the Axel things? I was gonna use my body attack, which I think would have nearly took him out as well. Dang. But I didn't get him on downtime quickly now. He has no specific weaknesses. Gotcha. Ice Gatling. Shames he's invulnerable for so long. Oh. Ah, dang. Gonna have to redo that. Entirely. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll do like one more practice, but we're out of items, so... Might take X with me on the way back in. Okay. Okay. Or at least it doesn't restart you at Sigma, I guess. At least I had enough mercy to like let you win Sigma first. Wasn't paying close enough attention there. Build my first Gunpla, let's go! Hope you had a good time. No hits? Well, never. There we go. I mean, nothing wrong with it being a gauntlet battle. It's just a bit less forgiving than any other X games. In terms of not allowing you to heal in between. I mean, I'm sure I could get used to this first stage well enough. It's the second stage that's tricky. The VA for Lumine is good, I agree. Okay. Go. Haven't even seen the worst part yet, really? Is there phase 3? I felt like I was close to killing her. I forgot how annoying this one was. It's hard to predict where he's gonna land them. So there is a third phase? Damn. No phase 3. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm just assuming that Lumine still has an overdrive, like every single boss in this game has had so far. No enemy design complimenting one? Why would I do that? When there's good enemy designs. Here we go. Are those the Chaos Animal? Oh, yes. Hey, Jacobatic. Here we go. No stems comes from the forced invulnerability dynamic. I mean, I wouldn't mind it so much, but in the previous games, the downtime on invulnerability is definitely a lot shorter. It definitely makes me like a little bit bored waiting between, you know, getting permission to attack the enemy. I'm still 95% because I can't complete them yet. You have to New Game Plus it to 100% them. Okay. Here we go. Nice fighting trick made me quit the game. Oh, oh dear. Okay, some of these jumps are gonna be harder without Axel there, but I'll just make do with Zero. And see how it goes in the spike part. Now that we've brought X along instead. Then again, some of you guys said you used Exo and X instead and just left Zero at home. I can leave Zero at home if it comes down to it. Huh? Who said anything about tanking it? Ah, right, but now I can't. I forgot I can't do my angler shots with Exo anymore. I'll miss those. It's hard to part with Zero, it is. Go. What's the color for? Looking cool, obviously. Still looks sweet.
Your turn. Leave it to me. Here I come. Go for it. Leave it to me.
Okay. I mean, I agree, Lowen. I'm confused why you're bringing it up. Don't think anybody was suggesting that was the way through. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I wish the downtime was a little bit less long myself too. Mostly because you do wind up just doing a lot of time waiting. Rather than anything else.
Good luck. Got this one.
Okay. So far it's fine without Axel, it seems. There we go. That was the one jump I was worried about, and sure enough I did miss it. There goes my spike invulnerability. That's okay. The second area should be fine. Okay.
Here I come.
Okay. Is it truly fine without Exo and his gun? I mean, I do miss Exo and his gun. I won't deny it. Wish you were less spike heavy. I mean, to be fair, these spikes aren't as bad once you know the way through, but... Well, here comes Sigma. Okay. Let's go.
Warning. Warning.
Using X this time.
Welcome, Arm. That's your dedication to what I realize the imperfection of this.
So I just remembered like a different dialogue.
I must change
If it isn't Zero.
Don't blame me for your insanity, Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
My children were the ones, X. The new generation Reploids were the ones. My children are responsible for the development of space.
I mean, I guess by that he means Lumine.
Children? What is
The Jacob Project. It was all my doing. Now, X.
Okay. Blame Zero for your insanity, right? He's the one who kicked that off. Yeah, I guess Exo is too squishy for the final stretch. Struggling to get him with his weakness. You guys did say it was better to hit him with the weakness when you had X, but struggling to get the hit in. Oh,
your turn? Leave it to me.
It's all over.
okay.
Now you're in for it.
That would go over well. I mean, if the plan was like robot extinction, you know, they were onto something. That was the plan, so... Man, I do miss shooting with Axel from a corner, though.
This is for you.
Or she's sitting next to him, taking the hits. Ah, like that. I see. Like here? Oh, I see. I see. Like that. He's doing this thing again. Okay.
The imposters.
Okay, now we're inside of Luminae's fight. Once again, I'll rather take the dead here and waste any health items on the first phase then. So this one will just be practice.
Come on.
And I'll leave my
Here I come!
sweet health items for the second phase. I mean, I do like that he gets to use the boss stage mechanics. That is really cool.
Taste destruction.
But this is just a practice round. Gonna have to get used to X mechanics as well. No, X is really low health right now, so you won't get a lot of time in practice. Okay. Oh, Montfoliary, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Protecting Sigma fight and then dying immediately after his fast away. Yep. That's the plan. But rather than dying immediately, I'd rather get a practice round in.
Go for it!
Okay. Okay. Dodge 2 out of 3. Yeah, practicing dying. That's what it's all about. So you get so good that you no longer die. Okay. Yeah, we gotta learn, gotta improve. Oh, I did forget. Maybe I should have died immediately because I did have my one-time game over assist. Oh well, it's fine. We're kind of low health. I'd rather go into it with full. Okay. Time for fire. And that invulnerability lasts. Hi, Jazzy. Okay. That's fine. Let's get serious this time. Okay.
Ready.
Except the heinous speak, go back. I want to be a waffle fasting.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Your turn!
Just spam the half charge instead of full charging. I mean, to be fair, I was kind of prepared to take the death there. Kind of realized I couldn't move at that point. Was more seeing how long it would take for his shield to go down than anything. Honestly, I feel like the full charges are not very effective in these fights because they seem to have like a certain amount of damage you can do regardless before they hit invulnerability again. Like whether I hit them with like 4 spread out like this or like 1 charge shot doesn't really seem to matter in terms of the fact that he's gonna have to do an invulnerability phase in the middle anyway. Where I'm like, what's the point in charge shotting? At that point. Okay. Back to spamming level 3. I see. I mean, you did mention that earlier. How come it's like 4 is so much worse apparently? Just because it like makes you stand still longer? Or is like the damage it does worse still? I'm guessing because it makes you stand still longer. Which is generally detrimental. Okay, regular invulnerability on top of the force invulnerability, yeah. So that would be a third stream? Oh, I didn't think so. It wouldn't be the first time that the second phase of a Mega Man game took like 4 to 6 hours. Especially since so many people said that like the second part of this game was like one of the harder ones in the X series. I thought it was likely gonna be quite tough. Okay. Means you get to level 3 more quickly. That's true, that's true. But he's nearly down. Work it. 2 more hits. There we go. Okay, time to fight God. And we do have to just kind of go all in. Like normally I do a couple more practice rounds, but since you start at phase 1 every single time, you might as well just go all in from the beginning.
You don't really think that's the case, do you? That's why you copy.
Okay. So this build will never knock Goofy. I mean, he's just really good at using spear. God, I do love this design. This is so cool. I like Limone as a villain a lot. Okay, this one. Need to like pay more attention on where the openings are when these guys come by. Haven't gotten the hang of those. No, one of them is like all the way down here. Oh, that was a little bit too far to the right. X is really good during the second phase. I was noticing, yeah. The hover helps. I see. Maybe I shouldn't have bought Zero. But Zero is really nice getting to the stage though. It's going well. Hi, Illuminus. Time to pluck the turkey. Like X's shield from his armor definitely seems to help here a lot. Yeah, I should remember to actually use their body attack at some point here. Yeah, I'm still not good at dodging that one. There you go, got it. It's exactly what happened in this area. You're right. Okay, nice. That took a good amount of damage. Okay, not bad. X definitely seems to be the optimal way to be fighting this guy. Once again, I'm not particularly good at reading when they're no longer invulnerable, but... Oh right, this part. This is where I died last time. Do you feel like being invulnerable again? Thank you. It's nice when they feel like being vulnerable again for a second. Not gonna lie, Cyber Team Attack background gives me Major Digimon vibes. Oh, I can see that. Reminds me of Battle Network too. It's just the generic cyberspace, you know? Okay. Does mean Exo's the real hero, but then my X would have just given up in the cutscene? I guess so, yeah, yep. Hey, back a Yobi. Oh, he's nearly dead. No. He's gonna do something. This must be what all of you guys have been talking about. I still have all my health items, so... Okay. Maybe I should start using them. This was his game, he won't let us forget in the final fight. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And she dashed through most of them. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Okay, so I just charge into that. Okay, it's not doing... Oh, it's doing some damage. I am waiting for the part that you guys are warning me about, because so far this seems fine. I'm kind of afraid, but... Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so there must be more to this, because all of you were hyping up like the final part of that phase as like making you want to quit the game, and I healed up for that. Oh, if you don't kill him fast enough, he can insta-kill you. Oh, okay, so if I didn't DPS fast enough, he would have... I was like... I was wondering if you guys were joking about him being very tough in the third phase. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like... Oh, he's not even attacking me. I guess if you don't break through the shield fast enough, he does keep putting up his shield there then. That could be tricky. It was a DPS check final boss, gotcha. If you played it cautiously, you would have lost. Gotcha, yeah. Now you guys had me worried there. I was like, okay, I better like heal to maximum just in case. Maybe he's gonna do some kind of like insane undodgeable laser, you know, that takes away half of your health, you know. Because they have, you know, done bosses like that in X before, where like body damage does like, you know, a third to 50 to 60% of your health. I was like, oh, when you guys mentioned that, I was like, that must be like one of those like 40-60% HP hit kind of attacks incoming or something, which is why I made sure to heal up immediately. Completely walls people if they don't know how the shields work. But to be fair, if they didn't know how the shields work, I'm not sure how they would have gotten there, because you needed to shield break Sigma as well as File, as well as like the elevator. I guess you could do those by accident, but that would certainly be tough. Nice one, thank you. Undodgeable laser would have been better than instant kill all the time. Fair enough. I mean, I would probably be pretty mad if I got instant kill. But then again, if it had instant killed me, I would have still had all my items and all my retries. Yeah, it's a very good yoga stretch. Hold on, I laughed too hard, and now I need to cough again, and I don't want to cough in the mic, so I'm just gonna mute the mic real quick. 1 second. Okay, coughing is over. I'm back. Hi, Zyken. Thank you for all the hydrates. It's unironically brute forcible, so it seems, yeah? It hasn't been so bad. First round in the last X game is pretty poetic. Well, would you first try on the final stage of the boss, but would you count all the other tries I did? See, most people get through the whole game not knowing how the shields work. That's kind of incredible, because they do shield check you a few times before this boss. I guess with enough brute forcing. Hi Itsuki, I'm doing better today. I'm getting there. I hope you're doing well. Didn't realize at first that he had multiple barriers, so I broke it once and he still had the shield and I thought I was doing something wrong. Ah, I see, I see. Well, let's watch the cutscene.
You may have defeated me, but it's too late to stop what's already begun.
I'll take on plenty more like you if that's what it takes.
You really don't have a grasp of the situation.
I do like Lumine. That's a good purple villain. We had this talk before.
Oh well. You'll find out soon enough.
You know, came with god form and everything at the end of it. Oh damn, that's a crazy face. Wait, he's gonna break? Don't interfere. You're so purple they took away the purple from Vile. Only one purple villain per game. Whoa! Oh! Oh!
Axel.
Focus Gem. I don't know what it means for them to break the gem.
X. Status
Let's
report.
kill him.
This is X. Axel has taken damage, but he's fine.
He's fine. Or is he?
We're
Show
headed
me his
back now.
eyes. Show me his eyes. I bet he got infected with like evil virus or something.
That's how Lumine described it. He said this was evolution. If he's right, then what are we doing?
Get a different version, just like the previous games. I'll look up the other versions so we can look at them. Does it mean Lumine will be playable? No, purple villains can be redeemed, but they don't have to be.
I bet you've been thinking about what Lumine was saying a while ago.
I was.
Well, don't let it get to you. Just becoming Sigma could hardly be called evolution.
Yeah, Sigma is not the next step on the evolutionary step ladder, as it turns out. I don't think they killed him up, he's still
Anyway, X.
breathing. I'm willing to bet if they had made an X9,
Even if we Reploids are
it would
destined to
have
join
been
the
like
scrap
Axel
heap
turning
when that
evil,
evolutionary
or
step
like a
does
Zero
come
like
about.
plot where he's used for evil, or he can get corrupted
Still have
depending
to
on
fight,
how you
not
do in
only
the
against
game.
Mavericks, but
I
against
bet
our
that's the
own
plan they were
destiny
going
as
for.
well.
Oh, thank you for the height, wait. Philosophical conundrums, X's greatest weakness. In the end, you don't have to be Sigma to be the very best. Yeah, no, like, we'll watch the other cutscenes as well, because I'm curious how the other ones ended. But judging just, like, based off this one, I would say they are probably heading, like, this is definitely setting up for a sequel for X9, so it's kind of a shame we didn't get that. Hi, Walker. But it's definitely setting it up that, you know, I think they were not necessarily gonna make Axel the villain, but I think he would have had, like, a Zero-esque story arc. Like, you know, like how in X5, like, depending on your choices, how Zero can, like, wind up being one of the final bosses who fights back against you. Like, the way that, like, you know, Lumine's evil goop reaches out to him and breaks his gem, like, that seems, like, pretty obvious. Like, I don't know, corruption, virus, soul transfer, data transfer, I don't know. But clearly there's something more there. The fact that you don't see, like, Axel opening his eyes. Well, we'll watch the other endings too, there might be more to that, but it definitely feels like they were setting up, like, a, you know, corruption arc for Axel, I guess. But it's to YouTube, but only have to rewatch the credits, because it is a nice song. But yeah, man. That's kind of a bummer that there isn't an X9 one. I didn't know it ended on like such a cliffhanger. He does open his eyes in one of the other endings. Okay. We'll find out. Those kind of have an effect on a later game. Oh, cool. We'll see when we get there then. There's an X9 fan game. I don't have any fan games I plan to play right now. Doubly because there's already so many Mega Man games I want to play, just officially speaking. And also because fan games scare me a little bit. Because I'm not that good of a player. And like fan games tend to like amp up the difficulty really high. You know, like way above the difficulty of the mainline games themselves. No Wheel of X9 being good is close to none. I mean, good is relative. There's a chance it won't be worse than 7. The remake is getting close to completion. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mega Man EXE is pretty good from what I heard. Oh, I love Mega Man EXE. Actually, out of all my the Mega Man series that I've played, Mega Man EXE is my favorite. I love Battle Network. It's just like, you know, it's a completely different kind of like gameplay, so it nearly feels unfair to compare them, because one is an RPG with like a grid mechanic, and the other ones I've played are platformers. But if I'm gonna have to pick a favorite, like the Battle Network games are my favorite overall. Though it feels almost unfair to compare them because they're not even in the same genre. When news of Luminae's going Maverick reached the ears of those in power, it was decided all new generation Reploids with copy abilities still in production would be cancelled and the manufacture and use of copy chips would be terminated. Damn, they made EXO illegal. However, with the development of space in full swing, the demand for these advanced new generation Reploids had not dwindled. Ah! Black market Reploids, I see what they're setting up for. Years later, production in copy chips once again resumed despite the advice of those who had studied there. Oh no. They just resumed it. Oh, I thought we were gonna have like a black market here. They just decided to do it anyway. Humans and robots living together in harmony and equality. That was my ultimate wish. Dr. Thomas Light. Oh, that does seem like a lot more final, but... The advice. Yeah, there's some kerning issues there. You want to play the Battle Network collection for some time now? I completely recommend it. It's like really good. 100% recommend. Great job, Dr. Light. You destroyed the world. Indeed. Name a more infamous duo. Bold of you to assume that proofreading is being executed. We understand the danger, but understand that we want fat stacks. Missed my reaction to the final boss? I'll give you my opinion of the final boss. I like Luminae. I thought he was really cool. I think it's kind of neat to have a final boss that isn't just Sigma. You know, because we had like, you know, like, that's actually a good thing. Like, let's talk for a second, because like, you know, while you're playing the game, my mind is busy with actually playing the game, so I didn't really get to speak my opinions completely. I won't pause the game though, so they don't talk over me. And Mouse, hey, thank you for the bonus as well. But yeah, like, I quite enjoyed... because like in previous games there's been characters like Kate, for example, like, you know, there's like sub-bosses or like, you know, fake out bosses that are clearly evil, but you know that Sigma is gonna be the final one anyway. Having, you know, Sigma be the fake out boss instead is actually kind of a fun twist on the formula, because like, you know, it's different. And to be fair, I had a feeling something was up because we were getting there too quickly. The fact that the boss rush was already stage 2, I was like, you're not gonna give me the Sigma fight on stage 2. You know? You're gonna love Battle Network for this very partnership next year, and I already played every single one of Battle Network. It's my favorite of the games. Avoid the Battle Network because the overly frequent battle encounters. That's fair. And to be fair, the first Battle Network is a little rough. when it comes to battle encounter frequency, but they kind of cool off on that on all the subsequent ones. I played all of them last year. All the VODs are still up, so if you feel inclined to watch 200 hours of Battle Network 1 through 6, they are all on my YouTube. If X9 ever does happen based on X8's groundwork, that would be cool. It would be. But yeah, no. Basically, I'm getting off the point. I really like the final boss. I thought it was a nice twist to have, you know, the boss reversal to actually happen to Sigma, where Sigma wasn't the final boss. I would like to know more about Lumine's backstory. We might actually rewatch the first cutscene with like Lumine. To see like what his proper reasoning was for installing Sigma into every robot. I mean, kind of bullshit anyway, because now we know that like his final goal was to, you know, eliminate, you know, start a new generation of reports or whatever. But Ultimate, thank you for the bone. Yeah, they don't all have the same final villain. Exactly. Have I played Lumines? I have not played Lumines. That's like a DS game, right? Yeah, 200 hours. It's a long RPG. I think it's roughly 200 hours of me playing through all 6 of them. Pre-replay, can we check the insta-kill move too? It might be a badass animation. Yeah, sure thing. Though I think I'm just gonna look the videos up on YouTube real quick. Armor system is a huge improvement from the previous games. Lots of upgrades to find, different team combos and setups to play with. Yeah, like overall, you know, final thoughts on Lumine. Cool design. I like the semi, you know, almost RPG-like final form he has. Like very, you know, Final Fantasy. It's time to like fight gods-esque. Like big fan of his design. I think Lumine might be my favorite villain so far. You know, pushing boss battles aside for a second, I liked Gate a lot as well. He has a terrible boss battle, but I liked Gate as a character. But Lumine had a much more interesting boss battle, which definitely pushes him above. We have not watched every ending for each character yet. I will. Give me a second. I guess we can watch those first, and then I'll continue on my thoughts. Yeah, Lumine was an interesting feeling. I also really like that he gets to use all the attacks of all the previous Mavericks. That's a really nice little touch. As a multiplayer fighter based on the Battle Network? Yeah, I know there's like Step from Eden. People keep asking me to play it, but like I'm not quite as interested in just the battle system when I also like Battle Network a lot because of like the storyline and the atmosphere. So all the battle system simulators aren't quite for me. Between Sigma and Lumine, was there any other villain in the series? There were other villains. There was like, you know, Kono would technically count, Gates there. Well, Vial, other Mavericks, other sub-villains, Dynamo, yeah. Villains you kind of forget about pretty quickly. Didn't like the varied bosses of Sigma, and Sigma. You know, the X-Killers, yeah, doubles there. Let me grab X8 endings. I totally remember double, don't worry about it. There we go. I'm not sure if all of these are all endings. I think this one is supposed to be all endings. Okay. Let's look at this one. Most Dynamo deal anyway. He was just feeling a little funky that weekend. I think that's all that's to it. Okay. Let's watch some of these endings. Here we go. Dynamo, not double, you mean? Okay. It was a one-off Merc. I mean, honestly, I kind of like Dynamo. Like, he was, like, kind of pathetic. But, like, in a really fun way, where he just kind of came by and, like, taunted you and was like, yeah, I'll get you next time. I was just going easy on you. And, like, every time you just kind of trash him. And I kind of enjoyed it. It was a good time. Very, very silly man. Yeah, you can unlock the 3 navigators. I was still dead. Okay.
Awakening.
Let's watch the
That's
endings.
how Lumine described it.
He said this was evolution.
I mean, this is the one we
If
watched.
he's right, then what are we doing?
If what Lumine said is right, then Sigma won't be coming back. Maybe this means I won't have to fight anymore.
Oh.
I bet you've been thinking about what Lumine was saying a while ago. Well, don't let it get to you. Just becoming Sigma could hardly be called evolution. Anyway, X. Even if we Reploids are destined to join the scrap heap when that evolutionary step does come about, we still have to fight, not only against Mavericks, but against our own destiny as well.
Yeah, there's definitely evil inside of there. But I guess we don't get to see what the evil within is, huh? Okay, hold on. Let me grab another video. Find the intro of X5 really hypes him up as a big villain, yeah, and then he just kind of is gone for once you beat him. Yeah, hunters make their own evolution by fighting and learning. Yeah, it's fighting mutation, that's actually a good point. If someone used voice night, it's a shame that they dropped that. It would be really fun if you had X0 and Exo doing the navigation for the girls. I guess for like what is basically a set of New Game Plus characters, I understand why they dropped it, but it's still a shame. That would have been really cute. Was that some purple? Yup. When it's purple, you know it's evil. That's what purple's all about. Hey, fake wait. Grabs Zero and drags him into his own series. Poor Exo. Ultimate 4 you can unlock uses Lumine's color scheme. Oh, that is cool. I wonder if that's you mean in like X-Dive or like one of the other games? Or is it like one of the armors you can get for him? Sigma was purple a few times, but still, purple is the color of evil. And it's like often the shorthand, at least in anime and Japanese media. Good morning, fake rates. Oh, in this game. I never got the ultimate form in this game then. That's still cool though. Let me get XX8 intro though. Because like... I kind of want to... Actually wait, I think we were actually about to watch the intro in game. We might as well watch it here.
However, have begun migrations to the moon,
Go.
thanks to new technology.
Here says Lumine's left his shards. I mean, that's what I figure, is that like... The idea is that like he'll take over his body. Or like leave evil in him, or it's like a Zero virus situation where he can be corrupted. They definitely were setting up Axel for like some kind of arc in the next game. So no, thank you for the vote. This is equivalent for Black Zero. I see, I see. It's a nice guitar riff. It's very cool. It's a nice opening. Really good. You know, overall, I don't really mind the new look they went for with these games. I'm still a sucker for pixel art, but I think they executed it fairly well in this one. And like especially in the cutscenes, I think it looks pretty decent. Because like they clearly haven't had the budgets for like, you know, animes cutscenes anymore since X4. So it's kind of nice that you kind of get like more dynamic cutscenes because of this transition they've gone for. If you Zero Sword as Zero's unlockable. I see, I see. Let me just, because I'm curious. Like this is New Game Plus. But can I still see, like... Yeah, the opening.
The endless Reploid rebellions continue. Humans, however, have begun
Because I want to
migrations to the
rewatch
moon,
this.
thanks to new technology. This plan is called the Jacob Project, and an orbital elevator was built as part of it. Highly advanced new generation Reploids have been brought to the moon's surface to work.
Mm-hmm. It's more of a side story? That's fair. I'm still excited to play it at some point. Sucker for the PS2 graphics? Same. They look pretty good. Gotta love an orbital elevator. Going to the moon will do what? You don't question the orbital elevator in sci-fi. You just kind of like, trust me. It will fix all of humanity's problems. Just gotta trust them.
There has been an accident on board the number 4 descending.
This is X. I've encountered an accident while on patrol of the orbital elevator. Dispatch rescue mechanoids immediately.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, Sigma. Bonus? I am bonus. I'm a slut. No bones.
Sigma?
That's Sigma.
To protect ourselves from damage during the accident, we had to copy a sturdy Sigma body.
Yeah.
New generation Reploids enjoy complete and total immunity to all viruses.
We definitely needed to install the Sigma data into every
So
new
even copying
Reploid.
something as dangerous as
This
Sigma
was very
provides no
necessary
risk.
for space exploration.
Who are you?
I'm Lumine. I'm the director in charge of the elevator and of the Jacob Project.
The Venice Blue Swan? Well, like that, but like the Sea Bunny, which is a white and black one. Also venomous though, very poisonous.
The Jacob facility.
What do you mean, sturdy? He lost in every game? But only after shooting him a whole bunch though. Huh? Yeah, Lumine is popular these days. And Sigma and Sigma and Sigma and Sigma. Yeah. Ignite, thank you for the bone, thank you. Okay, so now we've rewatched that cutscene. Okay. You know, I would have loved to be in the room of the pitch meeting, you know, where Lumine was sitting with like the board of directors of, I don't know, whoever's giving him funding, and he was like, so, for the new generation of Reploids, I think we should install Sigma data. Like, what was his pitch? You know, like, even without, you know, the arguments that, like, the new generation of Reploids is, like, immune to, like, viruses. Like, considering the amount of damage Sigma has done to society. How did he convince them? Like, no, we definitely need Sigma data for, sturdiness. No, we can't use, Gutsman or like, you know, Tunnel Rhino or any like those. We need to have Sigma data. It is very important. It is Sigma data. This will not go wrong. Like the sea bunny is. Yeah, it's not a very common animal, so it's new to a lot of people. No. See, this isn't Sigma. This re-release of Mystically. Probably rated at something else. I don't think so, because he's pretty upfront about it to X. Like, he's not even making any excuses. You know? Could have used Colonel and Iris data. Would have been a lot, but the thing is, he had to bullshit his way through, you know? He didn't have a good reason. His reason was, you know, new Reploid supremacy, ultimate domination. But what was his excuse to pull it through? Like, how was he so persuasive? Sigma never stays dead. I mean, he is the most resilient, but oh god. He must have had one hell of a pitch. May not have been entirely a choice made by a board. That's true, that's true. He might have just brainwashed some people. Like, he seems to have, like, implicitly brainwashed, like, Axel at the end there. So, like, that is not an impossible suggestion, to be quite honest. Like, that actually seems quite likely that he might have, maybe he made the board. It's possible. He's like some crazy scientist. Look at my cool character design. You can't resist. I mean, I'd probably listen to. He does look very cool. Well, thank you for the bone. But yeah, so that was X8. That wasn't too bad. You know, I was worried when everybody was saying the final stage were really tough. I thought it was gonna take 6 hours. I think it helps that, like, aside from the Lumine fights, none of the sub-bosses were very hard. Yeah, none of the stages were particularly hard either. You mostly just had to, like, memorize the jumps in the spike one. Oh, Peak, thank you for gifting us up to Lewin. Please enjoy the emotes. Thank you. So the audio drama, there's at least one more fight with Signa where they kill him for good that happens off-screen. Ah, I see. Pizza Cutter OP. I mean, it didn't necessarily do a lot of damage, but it definitely helps, because that's just a pizza cutter, you know? Right, and I was gonna give the rest of my thoughts after we watched the YouTube videos as a victory. Thank you. Sigma is like a mecha cat. Like, I think that, like, the other, like, in terms of gameplay, the game was pretty decent. Like, I liked the weapons they gave you for the characters. They were fairly fun. Like, Axel, X, and Zero, they all, like, are fun to play in their own ways. As you guys know, I'm quite partial to Axel. I quite like his gameplay style. Like, his, like, fast, like, non-stop bullets and, like, hover and air and stuff. They're all pretty cool. Even if he makes up for it by, like, being squishier. And a bit weak overall. Oh, and there's Scott. Thank you for gifting us up to Peak. Let's go. Please enjoy the emotes as well. But other than that, like, I will say, well, I think the gameplay was pretty decent. I think the game is held back a little bit by some game design choices, especially in level design. Because as much as I'd really like to like this game more, I think weak level design definitely pulls it down a little bit. Specifically a few too many vehicle stages, and, like, what was it, the jellyfish stage? That is definitely, like, a low light, the opposite of a highlight of the game. The stupid, like, chasing the UFO stage is not particularly great. You know, like, I think X, generally speaking, the vehicle stages are kind of on the weak side, so having so many of them doesn't help. Honestly, you guys complain a lot about the spikes. I don't think the spikes are even that bad in this game. Like, there's a lot of Mega Man games where I think the spikes were a lot worse. You know, like, it's mainly the vehicles and the auto-scrollers. Like, I think there's a couple too many auto-scrollers where you just kind of stand there and wait for the stage to move on. As well as vehicle stages that are, like, a little bit meh. Spent too much budget on the 3D and Luminate bots fights. But, like, other than that, I really enjoyed the game. You had the bonus to your spikes from barbed wire climbing. No, like, I get there were, like, a couple stages with spikes in them, but, like, I wouldn't even call this, like, spike hell. Like, we've played games before that were, like, Mega Man proper spike hell. Like, it's nothing compared, for example, to, like, that one stage from, like, Mega Man 9. And, like, there's definitely some other examples that I cannot place to a specific game at the moment. But it's certainly not the worst game in terms of spikes that I can recall. Especially because even the final stage with the spikes, like, those weren't even terrible. You just had to memorize their position. Like, none of them were like crazy jumps or like, you know, annoying in terms of like things chasing you or like the screen scrolling or anything like that. Spike Purgatory. And a random spikes fetched to your house. So now I finished all the X game. What's my general thoughts on the series? I really enjoyed X. I thought X was a lot of fun. I think out of the X games, I'd probably say 4 was my favorite. I think that's where the game kind of peaked for me in terms of like both gameplay and level design. It also gets like a bit of a bonus in terms of like probably getting the most production value out of all the old games. You know, you suddenly get like some pretty cool anime cutscenes and like all that kind of stuff. So like 4 is probably the one I like the best. Like, I think like 0, like once they start like giving you 0 to play, the 0 gameplay I think is actually a very good addition. Like, aside from like the one game where they like nerf Zero's like aerial attack, I think 0 was fun to play in every game except that one. Yeah, that's wall claiming, which I think is a very fun evolution of the classic mechanic. Agreed. So I would even say I think overall I might actually like X more than I do classic Mega Man. Which is not to say like I still really like classic Mega Man, but like the kind of quick moving gameplay that you get in X is like a lot of fun. Like, you know, wall dashing, double jumping, like a more varied moveset like 0 is really fun to play with. I mean, X7 is definitely the worst game. Yeah, I think we can all agree. You know, I'm sure people will have different opinions on like their favorite game throughout, but I think X4 is where it peaked for me personally, both in terms of like gameplay as well as plot. I thought like, you know, the plot with Colonel and Iris was really cool. Oh, thank you for the bunkin, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, and I also got the benefit of one of the lessons learned from the original series. Exactly. So I definitely think that's, and then of course the bottom is probably X7. That's where the series hits its low. You know, like X5 and X6, they had some ups, you know, they had some fun parts. I think honestly X5 isn't even that bad if it wasn't for some like kind of bad decisions here and there, but overall I found X5 still enjoyable, but it was just like a very obvious budget cut compared to X4. X6 did like start like the annoying like some annoying trends, but like it still had some fun stuff in X6. I think X7 is, well, it's the way you guys described as like a borderline kusoge. If you kind of play it like it's a kusoge, it's, you know, you can at least have a laugh at it. If you looked into the Extreme games or Command Mission, yes to both of them. I've looked into every Mega Man game. Is X7 the worst Mega Man game, period? Out of the ones I've played so far, I'd say so. Yeah. Especially because it's trying to be a good game. You know, it's like, do I think it's like, you know, like within the genre of games that are actually trying to be good? Yeah, I'd say so. I would argue so. I haven't played like Mega Man DOS yet or anything, and I'm sure that like Mega Man DOS is actually worse. But, you know, I also don't think anybody is expecting a good game out of Mega Man DOS. Yeah, the problem with X5 to X8 is it didn't have the direction of the first 4. I think that's fair. I'm sorry, Past. Yeah, I did already finish. You have some friends who are really passionate about DOS? Mega Man DOS? Or just DOS in general? Because I love MS-DOS as a whole. Like, there's a lot of MS-DOS games I like. But if you have friends who are actually really passionate about Mega Man DOS, I'm actually kind of impressed. Damn. Okay. Well, maybe I'll wind up liking it. Like I said, I haven't played it yet. I've mostly heard people say it's really bad. There was something, but it was hard buried by everything else. Yeah. How about Mega Man X Command Mission? Honestly, I don't even know if you're meaning anymore, Past, or if that's an actual question at this point. To answer, yes, I do plan to play Mega Man X Command Mission. Just in case that wasn't a joke, I asked because it gets asked about 4 times every stream. I can still forgive X7 because it introduced Axel. I do like Axel. I honestly don't know if they like it at all. Maybe they like it in a memey way. Extreme 1 and 2. I plan to play every Mega Man game that's within my power, so that includes all of the Game Boy ones as well. When the time comes to it. Speaking of which, I'm actually not sure which one I'll play next yet. My original plan was to like jump onto the Zero series next week. But all of my Legends copies came into the mail now. Like I've got the whole set, so like I'm half tempted to start with Legends. I know chronologically, you should like play Zero first, but you know, Legends got released earlier, so it doesn't really matter which order I go in. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a poll. Do you plan on playing Battle Network? I have played all of the Battle Networks. It's the ones I played first. If you're curious about my Battle Network vlogs, there's about roughly 200 hours of them on my YouTube channel if you go digging through the playlists. If I ever finish all of Mega Man, I might look back around, but for the time being, I already played all of them. Command Mission is its own experience, but it's not a bad one. There seems to be like a lot of really passionate fans for the Command Mission, because that definitely seems to be the game that's in the most high demand. It's the one I get asked about by far the most. Legends is like Turner and that it happens in the far future. I see. Will you do the Battle Network post games? Probably not. I'm just upfront about it. I told you guys that when I was playing Battle Network, the post games, depending on the game, are kind of a pain. A lot of them involve a lot of grinding, like getting every single chip. And I just don't think that makes for very interesting content when I'm streaming. Like if I want to do any of them, I'll do those in my own time. I will play Star Force though, eventually. Well, actually, it should be Command Mission, yes. But that is unfortunately not an option for me, because I don't own a copy of Command Mission at the moment. You know, for a long time I was busy scouting out like listings for the Legend series, so those took priority. Command Mission will be next. Zero is hard, for Legends is more of an adventure game. That's what I understand. Like, honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about Zero, because people have told me that Zero as a whole is the hardest out of all the Mega Man like series games. And like I'm nervous. What if I'm like really bad at it? What if I finally hit a Mega Man game that I can't complete, you know? What if Zero is suddenly like super hard? I mean, to be fair, I was nervous about the classic games as well. But I'll find out. Yeah, I know it exists. It's just I need to pick up a copy of it. I forgot which one was the better one. I should like check it out. Yeah, Zero 1 is the hardest one of them all. You can get to the trash to this X7. I mean, I have heard people say that it's comparable in difficulty to like the tougher of the classic ones. But we'll see. If you made it through 6, then you will manage Zero to an extent. I see. There's one feature which I think will cause problems. Fair enough. I know there's like the more complex like upgrade system where it's both like grade based and also like sacrificing the fairies or whatever they're called. The space elves. Cyber elves, I'm sorry. I don't know much about Zero. I did actually play some Zero when I was like quite young. But I actually don't remember anything about the plot, which is ironic because I remember being really bad about it. So I was purely playing it because I thought the plot and the characters looked cool, but I don't actually remember anything about it. It's one of those cases where you would be forgiven for using the collection's easy mode. I see. I mean, to be fair, I probably won't. Like, unless I get, you know, driven to the brink of madness, I'm not gonna do that. Because I haven't done so far. Zero is hard to adjust to, but you'll get there. I see. You have to choose to kill the Smurfs or not, but there is something else too. Gotcha. The Cyber Elves. But yeah, let's actually do a poll for it. For next week. What to play next? Mega Man, or rather what to start next, because it's, regardless of the one I play, it would be starting a series. So, and I'll make this quite a long poll. There we go. So we can take our time. Thank you for the hydrate. Because keeping in mind, I do have all, you know, Legends 1, 2, and Swan Bon on hand. So, whichever one we start, and of course I have the Zero Legacy Collection too. You know, it might be more relaxing to start with Legends if it's like the easier one of the two while I'm still recovering from being sick. Overwhelmingly, people prefer Zero though. I'll do my best if it comes down to it. Would you download an elf? Would you copy an elf? Copy that floppy with the elf on it? Zero will end up being too hard, chat will be there with you. That's true, that's true. I know you all would support me. So dark too, because you have the cutest character swag saying, "Let me die for you." Oh, poor guys. Is still one of those games where you have different endings depending on whether or not you murder the cyber elves. There's no checkpoints by default, so good luck with yours using save assists. I mean, neither does Mega Man Classic, depending on which ones you're playing, so... Nadine's making a comeback. Oh, yeah, it's pretty neck and neck. Well, it's okay. I made it a pretty long poll, so you guys have time for it. Masochism, masochism. I mean, I just assume that it's more like the classic Mega Man's then, where you're supposed to get used to the stage by grinding them out. I mean, that is kind of the pattern I've noticed when playing Mega Man games. Is I tend to get stuck on the first stage for quite a while. You know, we'll be stuck there. You know, sometimes up to like, depending on the difficulty of the game, like between half an hour to an hour. And then like once you get that first stage, the rest of them come pretty smoothly, you know? The rest get pretty both at the same time. The problem is I already started Ape Escape 3, so I think if I wanted to do it both at the same time, I'd have like very little space in my schedule. Especially because I'm also playing Half-Life at the moment. And Bomberman Generation I still have to finish, so it would be hard to play them both alongside each other without dropping something that I'm already doing. Bigger break of side-scrolling platforms. Legends would be a little bit of a breather, yeah? One of those series where that's harder the newer the games are. I'm not sure if I agree. I think Mega Man is a series where the difficulty of the games is very up and down. In terms of overall difficulty. Yeah, you get your sea legs, and then once you get the first weakness, it's done. Because, like, I still say that, like, you know, Mega Man 1 and 2 are still some of the hardest among the classics. Not the hardest of the series overall, because I do think 9 is harder, generally speaking. But, like, you know, there's still some pretty tough ones if you go back far enough. People often get stuck on the first stage, yeah. Like, I think that's it. Like, I think you kind of have to, like, push through the wall of, like, actually managing to do, you know, the first stage properly. And because that's where you like learning. So sometimes it takes a while to get through that learning curve. Nice flexing next one would be a good break. That's fair, that's fair. No break, only difficulty. I'm happy to do either one. Which is why I'm doing the poll, because I can't make up my mind about which one to start first. Though it seems like the poll can't make up its mind either. It's tied at the moment. One is hard because of the cruel physics and the ladder trolling, yeah. Honestly, I think Mega Man 1 is mostly hard because, like, the cruelty of, like, where you respawn, like the lack of checkpoints and stuff. If we do a tie, do we do both? I only have so many days in the week I can stream, you guys. Like, I can try to jam both of them into my schedule at the same time, but something might have to give if I do. And it might wind up being me. Like, I would be happy to do them alongside each other, but in that case, I might have to take a longer break from something else. Oh no, not the Doom mods. I'm actually really excited for Doom mods tomorrow. I voted to equalize this mess. The clear tie it to the Twitch tradition and tie it, coin flip it. I mean, at the moment, Zero is like slightly in the lead. Mega Man oversleep. I voted specifically to tie the ball, not because I want you to play bones. I'm just want to watch the poor porn. So I would sleep for the schedule. I already nearly do, you guys. You know, I wake up extra early so I can like spend more time streaming with you all. If it wasn't for stream, I'd be sleeping in like 2 or 3 hours extra. Maybe just introduce one first and the second one when a new slot opens. I mean, that might be what it winds up being if it does die. That might be. Hey, Plimbombo. Hello, Mega Man Streamer. Hello. I did finish the game. Maybe I feel guilty now. Maybe I should change the category. Even if we're voting for which Mega Man to play next. Chase is just chatting for a second. I don't want people to feel deceived. Voted for Legends on account of your health. That's fair, that's fair. But like I said, I'm perfectly happy playing one or the other. You know, if it's Zero, I'm a little scared, but I'll just do my best. So, those look great for tie right now. There's still some minutes left. Which navigator did you unlock as playable? That's a good question. I think I unlocked Layer because that's the one that's connected to X, right? I got X ending after all. So Doom was chosen by us? Partially. Like, I was gonna pull out a call for them, but I've received a lot of recommendations over time. So I have like, God, my handwriting's messy. I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 options for tomorrow, which is way more than I have time for to like randomly jump in and out of. Like a collection of both what's recommended by all of you, as well as some that looked interesting to me. And also because like some of them are like, you know, ones that I don't think would fill like an entire 6 hours, which is why I'm doing a grab bag where both to like, you know, go through some of them a little faster to like show off some funky, quirky ones. And also like if one of them does stand out as particularly fun, I can always like make that a proper stream. Time for me to take a little break. Have a good break. Good luck surviving the weirdness. I will. Oh, and thank you for the bone sandwich. So yeah. Oh, it seems we're tied again. But yeah, so I'm quite excited for tomorrow. I mean, I was actually really excited to do it last week as well, but then I got sick, so I got quite a list ready, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as much as me. Easy, thank you for the bone. If Dance of and Tie, just don't play both turn Mega Man Day to a West Day. I would never if it's a tie, I'd play Mega Man 11. Just kidding. I'll play 11 when I have like a random day at some point. The love is too strong for both. My chat's contempt for democracy is inspiring. Well, I think what it will come down to, I'll just start one and I'll add the other one to the schedule at the next possible opening. It might end in a tie. Oh no, Zero is peeping ahead a little bit. I just think Legends is very charming. I think Legends is really charming too. I'm quite excited for it. Like the general style of it, I think looks really neat. So, what Mega Man X game do you like the most? I'd say X4 was my favorite of them overall. In terms of both gameplay as well as like storyline, I think X4 was pretty strong. Like honestly, I thought the story in this one was quite fun too, but this one has like some game design aspects that pull it down just a teensy bit. Might have to flip a coin, I don't know, it seems Zero is winning. Hey, it's Itsu. It was a tie and alternate between the games every hour. Make it a challenge one? I don't know about that. I hope we can get both. You will get both regardless. So I haven't finished Clashes. How dare you, Venom 11? I'll get there. Wait, I didn't play 11 yet, right? Now I'm doubting myself. I mean, I'll get to it. Yeah, no, I haven't done 11 yet. It's because like I figured that might be a game I'll finish in one stream. I'm just like waiting for like an opening in my schedule. Both are satisfied both sides. If you say one's winning, I don't know, Zero's winning and time is running out. Also, after seeing Phase 2 Sigma, I have to learn the greatest sphere in side-scrollers. Oh, what was? Okay, so Zero squeaks it by, so I'll start with Zero next week. Sounds like a plan. No time for you guys. Low poly adventures will be, well, another time. I might do another poll then, whether we go into ZX or Legends. But yeah, I'll do my best with Zero. I'm a little nervous about that one. I heard it's really hard. I'll fear the Aztec Falcon. I probably will. How about Classic Mega Man? Probably 2. 2 or 5, I guess. Yeah, out of the classic ones. No, I liked 4 quite a bit as well. Yeah, well, one of those. Probably 2 on the first spot. The series where the bulk of its backstory. Not 6? I thought 6 was fine. But it's not my favorite out of the classics. 6 is the one that had like Centaur Man, right? There's no slide in 2, yeah, but it plays really nicely. And the series where the bulk of its backstory is in audio dramas. I'll just buy it one Pondaki to dive me over in the meantime, yeah. You guys will have to hold on to your bonds for a little longer till I'm ready. Actually, if we're talking, I should go to the bedroom for a bit. Myself, there we go. Oh, and Buzz, thank you for the bone. Thank you. 1 second, I'm gonna wiggle myself around slightly. Yep. There we go. Okay. And Buzz, thank you for the bone. Almost forgot. No worries, no worries. There we go. Okay. Now, I am not deceiving anybody anymore. There's an escaped ape behind me. Yeah, that's Joro Ape. That's Joro Monkey. All these days, and the bun still has his nuggies. Oh, I'm actually buying all of you new nuggies every day. Am I not great? Am I not the best? You guys get so many nuggies from me. Actually, the other day, I wanted some nuggies, but they were sold out. Just very sad. Can you believe they can actually sell out of nuggies? Like, who came in and ordered like 500 of them? That never happened to me before. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. 1 second. Did you get the deformed Kirby plush? I did, actually. Not catching that monkey because I too want to watch the ball burn. Yeah. Now, George's balloon is definitely dropping. Basically, for the Kirby plushes, I got the Waddle Dee. And mine wasn't actually that deformed. It looked pretty fine. But Kirby plushes, they sold out really quickly, like within a day. And then the second ones dropped, and those sold out like within an hour. I think within 30 minutes. Because I was gonna be like, oh, I'll just get like another Happy Meal on the second drop, you know, the second it's out there. And they were sold out basically immediately. And then on the first day of the second drop, they cancelled the Kirby's because people were scalping them so hard. They basically cancelled the third drop entirely. They were like, yeah, no more Kirby's for anyone. But I did get a Waddle Dee. And my friend got some extra Kirby's and she just gave them to me. So I wound up with a couple of Kirby's as well. But yeah, no, scalpers like literally scalped so hard that they cancelled the Happy Meal entirely for like, which is pretty crazy. Every Kirby's unique, so people didn't just want one. It's true. I mean, it was really funny to see for a while. Like, Japanese Twitter went completely wild with it because like some of the Kirby's had like really weird shapes. So people were like drawing ones with like kind of like pointy heads and like so on. Make my own Kirby. To be honest, these would not be hard to make. They are basically just a circle. If you're like a little good at sewing, you could make your hiccup. Make your own. think they should make a rule. Every person who's going to own a Happy Meal needs to be physically present to get one. Well, the problem is, they still sold out. That's because the lines were like hours long. Yeah, it went really quick from what I understand. Plumbobo, thank you for the bone. Thank you. SB lost. I mean, honestly, they probably should have just limited them to 1 per person. If you ask me. But I don't know. I think even if they did that, they probably still would have sold out pretty quickly. On account of Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff. So I guess I could have still limited them to 1 per household. But that might have been harder. I don't know. She'd make your own bump too? Yeah, no, I could quite easy because I've done plushies before. I'm actually fairly good at making plushies. It's just kind of time intensive. So I haven't had the time to do it. My shoot by McDonald's in the US had exclusive Pokemon cards. Same thing happened, yeah. No, like, in my pre-VTubing days, I used to make plushies more often. Like, I can even draft my own patterns and stuff. I kind of want to make, like, a Joel plush 2.0. For myself, that is. Considering the plushes. If I make, like, a character plush, like humanoid shape, it takes, like, roughly 12 to 14 hours per plush. So that's, like, you know, not doable in a large-scale operation kind of system. But I do want to make one for myself at some point. I'd actually love to make like a pattern for like maybe the bun or just like a sea bunny in general and give it to you guys if you guys ever want to make a plush at home. But I need time to like draft a pattern and then like digitize it and like make instructions and stuff. And I'm not even sure how many people would be interested. But you know, plush making is actually easier than you might think. You just have to have the patience, even if you're doing it by hand. Kawaii and Botry, thank you for the bone. Thank you. I'm doing better. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Heard about the sauce long after the fact that it was getting memed about. Apparently, from what I heard, the whole Szechuan sauce is, I don't know, I haven't confirmed it because I never tasted it, but apparently it's just one of the sauces that's like permanently on the menu in the Netherlands. So if any Americans want to go check, you know, the Netherlands, check the sweet and sour we have there. It's different from like barbecue sweet and sour you have in other countries. Apparently it's actually the same as the Szechuan sauce. So if you want to stock up, you can just get those on holiday. You know, in that case, I do kind of get the hype. It is the best sauce we have in the Netherlands out of all the options. Make the Joy plushie edible. You can't eat plushies. That kind of goes against the idea of the plushies. That's just called a burger. You can make a plushie edible. That's just a burger. Now the X8's done. What now? I'll start the Zero series next week. But how? I'd love a plushie too. Maybe one day I'll make them as merch. How can Americans literally trade the cars for the sauce if they need to take a plane to get it? You can send your car over. Hi, actually, Maverick. I wonder if German sweet and sour is similar to the one in the Netherlands. It might be. I've never tried the sweet and sour in Germany. I do know that I have never found the same sweet and sour they have in the Netherlands in any other country though. Because I would ask for them and usually it's like a more barbecue-y one and it's not the same one. Fumes because there's too much vinegar hitting the nose. Yeah, that's definitely a different one. The one in the Netherlands is actually more on the Swedish side. Oh, let me give you a meow. Hold on. My meows aren't all the way back yet, but they'll get there. Going to bed, sleep tight, to sleep bunny dreams. Thank you for coming. Black Metal, thank you for the bone as well. Thank you. But yeah, like, I kind of sometimes miss that sauce because like the sauce they have in Japan, they're not that good. You know, you just have the basic ones. Like the Netherlands also has like frietsaus, which like in Dutch they kind of like refer to it as like, you know, the American frietsaus. You know, the sauce that you put, the Americans would put with the fries. But apparently it's not American at all. It's a Dutch invention. So imagine my disappointment that they don't have the American frietsaus in like any other country but the Netherlands. It's basically like a better mayonnaise, if you ask me, like a little bit lighter, and it's like green. So they probably put some herbs in them, or like some spices or whatever. I love marshmallows in the shape of sea buns, like peeps. Oh, that would be cute. Though wait, if they were just like shaped like sea buns without the white colors, I think they just look like bunnies. Sea peeps? I mean, would be very cute though, even if people think they were just bunnies. Sea bun peep jousting when. Pizza someone's remind me of frikandel. Frikandel is pretty good too. Sometimes I miss like, you know, the typical Dutch food once in a while. Whenever I go back on holiday to the Netherlands, I always make sure to get like some of the snack foods that you don't get to have anywhere else. Honestly, I think that like poffertjes would like really hit it off if somebody like made a poffertjes restaurant in Japan. People would love that. VTuber merch I always wanted about was a Rainmeter skin. Aww. I mean, that sounds really cool, but like, I have never heard of the app, so like maybe there's, I don't know, is there like a lot of demand for like Extreme PC desktop customization app? Because I've never heard of it before. It does sound cool though, it does sound cool. I'm not sure how many people are actually using it. Speaking of merch, like, I will be getting some samples for like another merch run in a few months. The lady who does like the merch for me is currently on holiday. So she can't like, you know, organize anything for it right now. And of course, you know, there are like various holidays at the start of the new year that I have to wait on. It does have quite a few users. Okay, I never heard of it before. But at that point, there are like some things that, you know, might do like a reprint on like some of the standees as well as the desk mats. A new desk mat coming and maybe some other goodies. I'll see when the time comes. What's the name for the bits of fish fights? Oh, Kibbling? Might be what you're thinking. I do like Kibbling. Kibbling's good. As far as I know, it's pretty hard because it's kind of a WoW app. I see. I mean, you might, if it's like a very WoW app with a lot of possibilities, maybe it is on Linux. You'd have to Google it. I don't know about it. So there is like some stuff coming up. There's also like, to keep you guys in the loop on like the RPG model. It's a very much simpler one, but it has like the RPG design. That one, basically the art is finished and separated, and now the rigging will begin. And let me double check. Yeah, the artist said that it will take roughly 1 month on rigging, and at that point we can finally start playing some of the RPGs I talked about playing during like last year. My New Year's resolution. You know, I didn't forget, I promise. I still want to play .hack this year. It's all my resolutions. I did put it in there. I have Punisher. As well as like Lunar and like various other ones that I've been meaning to get around to. Like on a very ambitious side of me, I kind of want to make myself like a fancy overlay with like pixel art and everything. Like kind of old school style. Like in like my craziest dreams, I'm like, I should make like a PC 98 style RPG overlay. And then I'm like, God, that's gonna take a lot of time. But wouldn't it be so cool? So I keep going back and forth on that, but like, especially since my mom is visiting, I'm not sure if I have that done in a month. Because I'd have to get on that real quick right now, and I don't have that much free time. Do it. I mean, I don't want to let my dreams be dreams. It's just time is the practical part. If you make yourself just artsy in the process, I mean, the thing is, I prefer like streaming games and stuff, because whenever I stream art, I both get a bit self-conscious, and also I work really slowly when I stream art. Like I get super distracted and I feel like I don't get anything done. One day I'll get PS Studio. I kind of would love to get a low poly model at some point. It would be the coolest thing ever, but I can imagine it taking a while. Yeah, because I'd want to make it look good, but like the nice thing is, if I was making it myself, I could like add, you know, little references, like little buns in the background, and you know, make it match my model and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like maybe, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll look into like if I can get a low poly model somewhere. Could be fun for Legends. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to get it that quickly, but we love the art streams. I know. I just feel like I am not very productive on them. Besides, I really like playing games. And there's so many games I still want to finish as well, so I'd rather spend some time with those instead. Yeah, but I'll see. Like, maybe I will make a PC98 overlay at some point, or it might just not be in time for the RPG model. Unless I get like a really big boost of motivation when my mom is there. Like, could I take... I don't want to damage my laptop while we're traveling. I was like, could I take it with me? It's a problem. Like, I don't really have a portable tablet or anything. I don't have an iPad I could work on. In that case, I could do it in the hotel, but... We all get to the point where we have so many games but we never finish them. Yeah, except I'm doing the thing where I actually do finish them. By streaming 40 hours a week. And then I'll actually finish them. That's the twist, So I do have a lot of games. I was like sorting through the other day, like, I actually keep the games that I plan to play soonish, or like have higher priority for playing, in a different space from like the rest of the games where I store them. Like they're in like two different, like, not closets, but like shelves, storage areas. And like the I'm looking at it now, it's 6 shelves of games I want to play. Some of them going back like 2 spaces in depth, separate from the ones that are on like lower priority. And that's not even including the ones that are like on Steam, which includes like, you know, the Mega Man Zero collection. It's not like I run out of RPGs to play. That's true. And the thing with RPGs is that they do take a longer time, which I'm a bit nervous about. But I hope you guys will still enjoy them with me, you know. Even in the long run, because there are a couple of them that I'd really like to introduce to you guys. Can I link an image? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Links aren't banned in chat. Because, yeah, like, I mentioned it's like during my New Year's, and also like, I feel like I talk about like once a month anyway. But Dot Hack is like my favorite like RPG series of all time, so I've been really excited to play it again. While Lunar is like one of just my favorite RPGs in general of all time, and I kind of want to introduce them to you guys, so I hope you guys will enjoy them too. Oh, that looks pretty cute. Oh, and the CPU things are like the different meters. I get it. That's neat. That's very interesting. Very cool. If you data Jane the Joe, what will you turn into? Don't data drain me. Don't do that. Thank you for the bone snow. Thank you. I request, please, do not data drain me. I beg you. I will data drain you first. Co-opt your data instead. Hold on, this time I really wish I had like an asset where I could like reach at the screen. Like I'll just get closer. I'm data draining you right now. You just have to imagine it real quick. Look into my eyes. I'm taking your data. I'm draining it right now. Now your data is gone. Okay. Okay, there you go. There's your data drain. Did it. All done. You know, I feel I deserve it. It's been a little while since I streamed, so I get to have a little data as a treat. Wish I had E2D. Too late. That's not ASMR. I just drained your data, that's all. I have to watch 480p because of Wi-Fi reach. You know, I've been there, so I get you. I've been there before. God, like when I lived in, you know, the Seabunk countryside, my internet was so bad. Like you think watching 480p is bad? At least you get to watch it. God, like I had to like load videos on like the lowest like quality, and like even like a 5-minute YouTube video back then could take like up to like an hour to buffer. That's how bad it was. Hey Luca, have a great day too. Have a great day. Which is it's the reason why, you know, when I moved into the Seabum Palace, I made sure to get the fastest speed I could get. You know, I was talking to like the, you know, the housing person, whatever, who was doing like organizing all the rental stuff. I was like, okay, what are the internet options? And I was like, yeah, okay, give me the fastest one. Does this one have like light cable? Yep, give me the Hikari. That one, please. Thank you. No. Mine was lower than 480p. Back when I was living in the countryside. Oh, thank you for the clip. Yeah, no, I think it was because the thing is, like, the internet wasn't even always bad. Yeah, no, I can just connect to the underwater internet cable now. That's why I've got that Hikari now. But, you know, back when I lived in one of those, like, you know, rice paddy lakes, they didn't have the cable in there, so I had to share it with the other people in the other lakes. And oh boy, that was... You know, the thing is, it wasn't always bad. At some point, I got a new neighbor who was not very considerate in general. She would do her, like, laundry at 3 a.m. while the washing machine was right next to the wall. So that would very much keep me awake, and she'd do laundry for, like, 4 hours straight. But I also think that she was probably torrenting something non-stop. Like, something, whatever she was doing, it's ground the entire internet to a halt. Yeah, it was basically at 120p. Like I said, like 5-minute YouTube videos would like take half an hour to buff. I mean, if you bring your friends over, you can have a Hikari LAN party. I guess theoretically, I could get a Hikari LAN party. You're right. But yeah, no, I made sure that the palace has only the fastest of internet possible. Oh no, I was not joking. When I said I had the lowest possible P, I did mean the lowest possible. Back when I lived there. Yeah, I will say, I don't wish that on anyone. Last time I had a LAN party, me and my cousins all got to bed and played Portal 2. Hell yeah, when was the last time I had a LAN party? Probably computer camp, yeah. Before moving to town, interestingly, my net speed was fine in the village, but was so damn unstable. Unfortunately, back in the Netherlands at my mom's place, the internet isn't very good. Well, it wasn't very good in my home. It's only good, like, in my room. It's only good downstairs, which is a bit awkward if you want to use the internet to do it in the living room. I passed out doing the Lemonade fight. Got it first try, don't worry about it. I actually did get the last phase on the first try. You played Left 4 Dead 2 as well. Nice. When is the last? Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, I haven't played LAN since then. I mean, I guess these days, like, if I want to play games with people online, it's easier to just do it online instead of LAN. First serious try. It was the first serious try. It was the first time going back into Lumine at full health with like items, and as it turned out, I didn't even really need the items. Yeah, it's actually right. Like, I didn't actually need the items. Like, I used my healing items into the third phase, but I didn't actually get hit during that. I just kind of panicked healed because everybody told me the third phase was gonna be really bad. So, yeah, I didn't even need it. Adam, thank you for the bone. What's the plan now? The plan is probably to play some Zero next week. At the moment, we're just doing a little bit of chatting. This is probably wise not to go too late tonight. Both to save my voice and also to give me some extra prep time. I still need to, like, you know, I made a list of all the WODs I want to play tomorrow. but I haven't actually downloaded all of them yet. So, you know, maybe it will give me time to do some. Get like my entire list ready so they are all smooth and ready to switch in and out. Because the plan for tomorrow, for people who don't know, oh, not lucky, thank you for the bone, is to basically play some of the WODs on a timer, 30 minutes each. Supposed to like, you know, try some of them that I don't think would like take up an entire stream. As well as like, you know, rapid fire to some of them that might be interesting to do a full stream for. You know, if any of them seem like very fun to continue on, I'll try those too. Oh, the suggested SFX FM? Oh, I can still add that to the list. To grab my pen. So I will say, I already have 20 of them on my list. I do already have 20 on the list. Well, it's just user-made missions. Not necessarily. It basically is user-made content. So it also includes like custom, you know, weapons, custom graphics, different gameplay options, and so on and so forth. For example, like one of the ones that people have been suggesting to me for quite a while now is corruption cards. But I've also, you know, with that suggestion usually came the warning that apparently corruption cards is really hard. But apparently it also goes on top of any WOD, so I thought it would be fun to like give it a try, see how difficult it actually is for me. And then if it turns out that it is really hard, we'll just go on to the next one, and I'll have like a bunch of them in the backup. But yeah, so I've got like 20 or so, which also means that like if I'm spending 30 minutes of all of them, we're not gonna go through 20 of them. You know, 12 max, though there's a chance that like I'll take a little bit longer or a little bit slower on some of them. But yeah, there's a bunch of like really fun and silly ones, and I'm quite excited. I've been because I had to like you know, postpone it from last week because I got sick. Obviously, I just kept adding more to the list. So I might even do like a second grab bag one. Yeah, the Castlevania one. People have really recommended the Castlevania one like a whole bunch. Because like apparently it's really good. But I do want to play Castlevania first, so I'll get like, you know, more out of it, you know? With like more pre-knowledge of like how Castlevania actually is. Because as it is, having avoided Castlevania as a kid, you know, I've told this story before, but because I saw there were gremlins in it and that scared me. I wound up never having played Castlevania. Even if I probably otherwise would have liked the vampire stuff. So yeah. If I ever do get around to like going on a bit of a Castlevania arc, I'll definitely try out the WOD though. Either way, I'm excited. That's the plan for tomorrow. Get used to cracking that wit. Don't you worry, I will. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Like one of the main attacks you have in your arsenal, from what I understand. Hold on, here we go. Castlevania series is great. Castlevania series also had an X7-like game. Oh, which one? Like, how is it different from the other ones in that case? I suppose I should ask. The best series that would kick off Eiyud Araki's Back series. I'm not quite sure if I understand what you mean by that. But I'll also take your word for it, so... I will assume that that makes sense. Let me actually see though. Oh. Because I think this might be a good part to wrap it up, and I'll do some preparations for tomorrow. Well, I was hoping Pia would be online so we could congratulate her on getting partner. But I think she's taking some well-deserved rest. I think she's had a very busy week, so... Oh, Jodie Part 1 was based on Castlevania. Oh, I guess I can see that. I did read Part 1. It does definitely have much more vampire going on in that one. Instead of that, let's wade into Vivi. Yeah, Pia finally got partners. She got denied like 20 times or something. It was about time. There we go. I think it was a PS2 one, I don't remember it having burned to the ground equivalents. Fair enough, fair enough. And they started way too close to each other to be inspired. I see, I see. Pia was the already partner. I know, right? I know. She was definitely in that zone where it was kind of crazy she wasn't yet. But it seems that, yeah, she's still in the Endless Subathon. She took some time off because some of her friends came to visit Japan. So I know she's been going to like various things like Disney and stuff over the past week. She's been posting about it on Twitter. But yeah, we will wrap it up. And I'm sure we'll get the chance to like wait into Pia and congratulate her at some other point whenever she recovers from all the busyness she's got going on. For now though, thank you all so much for coming. To all the lurkers, thank you for lurking. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching. Next week I'll start up Mega Man Zero. And tomorrow I'll be back on at the same time as usual with Doom Mod Grab Bike that I was talking about earlier. Oh, Mystic, thank you for the vote. Thanks for the stream. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you all have a good night. If you're going to bed, then have sweet bunny dreams. And if not, have a good rest of your day. I believe in you, whatever you're working on. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.